Oh.
Hi.
Sorry.
Hey, Papa.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? I'm Carter.
Alright.
I'm the homicide detective.
Okay.
I just want to run a few things past you and talk to you for a few minutes. I know these guys has already talked to you.
Yeah.
This is 15-year-old Julio Fabian Almentero being questioned by police after the bodies of two missing teenagers were found brutally tortured and buried in a remote desert in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And this is the moment his mother realizes what her son actually is.
Because right now what I think is, I think you call Flex. I think that all three of them got together and they shot at her car to scare her. Because I know that they're connected to your brother and they love you.
No, but not my son.
Then who was there? Andrea.
The police didn't know what to think at the start, but they soon discovered the alleged perpetrator, along with the motive for the heartless murders. Turned out to be more alarming than anyone wanted to believe. What comes next is a case that defies reason, logic, and explanation. A tragedy fueled by motives so dark and despicable that no one could have predicted what lay beneath the surface.
To your best knowledge, were they dead at that point? Or were they alive?
They were making noises, but I couldn't really say.
It all started in December 2018 when 14-year-old Ahmed Latif and 15-year-old Colin Romero were reported missing. No one had seen them leaving their houses, nor had any information about their whereabouts. 2 weeks after their disappearance, Sandoval County authorities found the boys buried in a shallow grave. An autopsy report revealed that the boys had been tortured before they were killed. Ahmed shot 19 times and Colin's 9. It was a gruesome death. The detectives had no leads and were left with nothing until a Snapchat video surfaced online showing 19-year-old Stephen Goldman, known as Calypso, 22-year-old Jimmy Atkins, called Flex, and 15-year-old Julio Almentero, nicknamed Fafa, savagely beating Ahmed and Collins in the backseat of a car. Seeing this, an investigation was immediately launched, and after piecing together what happened, police officers identified the trio and immediately issued warrants for their arrests. Julio, the youngest, was the first to be tracked down and taken into custody.
Oh.
Hi.
Sorry.
Hey, Papa.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? I'm Carter.
Alright.
I'm the homicide detective.
Okay.
I just want to run a few things past you and talk to you for a few minutes. I know these guys has already talked to you.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to talk to you personally because I'm in charge of the case. Okay? So, and you're under, you and your mom both, and I'm sorry, what's your first name?
Andrea.
Andrea? Hi. Carter. Y'all understand your rights and everything. You've already been advised and everything. Is that correct? And you're still willing to talk to me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right. I think that's the right thing.
Yeah.
I honestly do. Okay. For you. Okay.
On February 9th, 2019, detectives took Julio back to the scene of the crime to piece together how the incident had unfolded.
So just kind of run me through the whole thing. And I know you already kind of told him the whole thing.
Okay.
But from the time that y'all first hooked up with Colin and Ahmed, kind of just run me through it.
Wait, like what do you mean though?
Well, from the first time that when y'all went over there to pick up the ounce or half ounce,
Yeah.
just kind of forward.
Just kind of hash out everything we talked about last night.
So he got in and we were weighing it. It wasn't full. It wasn't a full.
It wasn't a full
ounce. It was or whatever. Yeah.
Was it supposed to be an ounce or half ounce?
I don't know. It was whatever they were getting.
So they didn't think it was.
It wasn't full. It wasn't. And then he's like, "Where's the other half?" And then that's when he started acting all weird.
Ahmed?
Yeah, that's when he acted all weird. And then that's when they're like, "What?" They're like, "That's weird. Like, why wouldn't you bring it all?" And then that's when they told me to hit him. And then
Who told you to hit him?
Calypso.
Okay.
And then that's when we drove off. And then we started driving and smoked. Then they were like, Flex would reach over and hit them. And then
How would he hit him?
just just reach back.
His fist?
So
His fist or his pistol or something.
Let's stop for a second. Let me just ask you a quick question. Run me through where everybody was sitting in the
I was
vehicle.
right there.
So you're in the right rear.
Yeah, they're right there.
Okay, so they're in the back seat. Who's sitting closest to the door?
Colin.
Colin is closest to the door Ahmed's in the center. Okay. And who's sitting here in the front?
Flex.
Flex. And then Calypso is driving. Okay. I'm sorry. I just want to get my picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ahmed and Collins were new to the streets of Albuquerque. They had plans of making big money, and for them, the fastest route was selling drugs. In no time, they began making a name for themselves until they crossed paths with Calypso, Flex, and Fafa. That day, the deal was supposed to be simple: sell weed to the trio. But somehow, everything went horribly wrong.
We kept driving and driving. We're like probably, I know we're still like in city. We're probably like, I don't know where exact spots is. Like, we're driving up Lomas, I think, or something. And then that's when I punched them again because they told me to. And then that's when we were just driving, and I started smoking my blunt. And then that's when I told them to hit it. And that's when they're like cooling down. So everything cooled down. That's when everything cooled down, when we started smoking. I let them smoke with me, and then they ended up driving like farther and farther out, and I was like, where are we going? And then they just kept going, driving. They kept talking like this, but we have music loud and stuff, but they're, when you're in the front seat, you could hear from what your conversation is. And
You couldn't hear them?
no, and they're like, they won't tell me where we're going, so it's making me sus, but I'm high, I'm my head's all f***ed up, I'm all just chill. I'm slumped, I'm just, and then they were just like going, and that's when they're like, where are we? I don't know where I'm at. And I was looking at them like, I don't even know where I'm at, dude. Like, and then that's when they took a road off, and then we came, and then that's when they got out, and then they pulled them out. They went like behind me.
Who pulled you out? Pulled them out?
They pulled them out, Flex and Calypso.
Okay.
I stayed in the car.
All right.
And then
did they just say get out, or did they
just
pull
get out?
Okay.
And then they got out, and then they went behind me, and then I was just like looking, and I kept going like that, and like going like that, and then after I was like, damn, what the, like, all right, I already felt what's probably gonna happen, but they didn't tell me this, you feel me? And then that's when I was like, okay, so I just like, I'm looking down, and I'm thinking, but I don't know, and then I hear the gunshots, and I'm like, and I look up, and then they're laying down. I'm like, I just look away, and then I hear gunshots, and then they made me get out the car and help them put it in the trunk.
Okay.
It seemed the teenagers had been murdered for the sheer thrill of it. Julio, however, insisted that what he did in the video was only him following orders. Still, detectives needed to determine just how involved he really was in the crime.
So why would everybody be saying that they saw it on Snapchat that they were bound?
I don't know. That's
not true.
That's not true.
Okay.
That's not true.
Okay. Now, I need you to be quite honest with me about this, okay? And it may be difficult, especially with your mom in here, okay? But I got to ask you, all right? Did you have a gun?
No.
You didn't have any gun with you? Okay. Did you?
They had a gun, but I took it from them, and then Flex took it from me. He took it from me.
Okay. And I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
Okay? It's not going to change your status with us.
Okay.
Okay? Did you, or did they make you shoot them at all?
No.
Okay.
No.
So you didn't pull a trigger?
No.
Okay.
No, I did not.
I have to ask.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I got to ask.
Okay.
We just want to make sure.
Because
Okay.
here's the thing. If we talk to them and they go, oh, hell no, it was Fafa that pulled the trigger, I got to ask the question.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? So I have something when they say that he did,
Yeah.
that,
You're going to go off of...
that's weird because he's saying that he didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've got to ask that question.
I did not. They did this.
Do you know why they did this? Was it just a rip?
I think. What's a rip?
They were just going to rob him.
Rip off?
Yeah.
It was a rip off. I felt like I don't think he planned it, but at the end of the day, I felt like they planned it.
You mean Calypso?
Yeah.
And Flex?
Calypso and Flex.
Because that's what he does.
Yes.
And everybody knows he does it.
Were you scared of being from him?
Yes. Honestly, yes.
You were scared of who?
Calypso.
Calypso.
Okay.
Although detectives knew exactly how the teenagers were murdered, the bigger question lingered. What had led to Ahmed and Collins being tortured and ultimately killed? Was it a drug deal gone wrong or something else entirely? Either way, Julio had placed the blame squarely on Stephen and Jimmy. On April 30th, 2019, detectives sat with Julio once again. Since he was only 15 years old and still a minor, his mother was asked to join them before any conversations took place. The detectives had reviewed the Snapchat video and discovered that Julio wasn't entirely honest with them. If you've ever wished payday came sooner, this might actually help. There's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful features, and one of the main ones lets you access up to $750 of your paychecks early if you qualify. With Current, you get a full set of features like paycheck advance, fee-free overdraft, the build card, and more. Paycheck Advance is my favorite, but if you're focused on building credit or just want a smoother way to manage your money, it handles everything in one app. I actually liked the app myself, which is why I partnered with them. And right now, they're giving $75 to anyone who signs up using my link or scans the QR code on screen. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign-up page where you can create your account. Just go through the normal sign-up steps, enter your information, and order your Current card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option pop up to enter my promo code, JUDGE, which unlocks the $75 bonus when you switch your direct deposit. So make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you don't miss it. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful or tight sometimes, it's definitely worth just checking out because that's literally what it's designed for, helping people like you stay more on top of their finances.
So, I've got the videos, right? Okay. So you kind of minimized, and I figured you did, a little bit of what you told us the first time, right? Okay. Not all cops are bad. Some are, but I'm just saying. Okay? But like I said, if you wouldn't have come in today, talk to me.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
I told him.
Yeah. So when I call and I need to talk to you, talk. Okay? If I'm coming after you, you're not going to know.
Okay.
Okay? So just listen. Okay? And you need to listen to her because I'm going to tell you right now, one of two things is going to happen. You're going to be in prison for the rest of your life, or you're going to be 6 feet under. Look at Frenchie.
I know.
Okay? Look at Colin. Oh, that's another thing I needed to ask you. Glad that made me think of it. Getting back to this case.
Yeah.
Although Julio claimed Ahmed and Collins were killed over the weed, detectives soon uncovered that wasn't the whole story, and it wasn't the only reason.
What I understand is Goldman was setting up the weed deal.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Who was he setting it up with? Colin or
I think
Latif?
I think it was Latif.
Okay. So, and they were wanting to buy a gun.
They were wanting to buy a gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what I understand, Goldman says, yeah, why you want a gun? And whoever he was setting it up with, Colin or Ahmed, said, this dude robbed me.
And he was trying to get back at them?
And he was going to get the gun to take revenge on the robbery.
I heard that too.
Okay. Do you know who robbed him?
No. The kids?
Uh-huh.
No, I don't know that. No.
Because that's what got him killed, I believe. Because he told Goldman that some dude by the name of Flex did it.
Okay, yeah. So there's two Flexes. There's two Flexes out here.
Okay.
This other guy, Flex, he's like he looks exactly like this Flex.
Really?
Yeah. And I think that's who did it too.
What?
That robbed him, yeah.
So there's two different
Flexes. Yeah.
Okay. Really?
Like remember in the beginning when this all happened, they were posting that other Flex. They were posting him all over Facebook.
Oh, really?
Rico something.
Oh, yeah.
That's him.
That's Flex.
So he goes by Flex also.
He does look like him.
That's why they got it mixed up. Like in the beginning, that's who they were thinking Flex was, but that is Flex. But there's another Flex.
So it's a different Flex.
Yeah. And I'm pretty. I think.
And see, that's what I'm thinking that kind of caused this because, of course, Calypso is friends with Flex.
Yeah.
He's this Flex.
Yeah.
Thinking
I thought
that.
he was friends with the other Flex too.
They are.
There's a
Are
picture
they?
of them together.
Yeah, they're
on
friends.
Facebook.
So, what it sounds like to me is that y'all hit them first before they could hit Flex.
Oh, like revenge
Like if we were doing it
for the other Flex.
For whichever Flex.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, I see.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the second time, Julio maintained his innocence, insisting his only mistake was following the orders of Stephen and Jimmy. Notice how detectives had been questioning him outside the interrogation room, and with his mother as they wanted him to be more comfortable, more willing to talk, and less defensive. But that didn't stop the detectives from confronting them more directly.
I have no idea who's in the car.
What car?
Whatever car that they were in.
You're not going to tell me what's going to happen. It's going to be worse.
I don't know
They need
who
it.
was
They
in the
need
car. I
They
don't.
need you.
I honestly don't know who was in the car.
You know that they need you.
I don't know.
Because it's
who
only
was
going to
in
make
the
it
car.
worse.
I don't.
I'll go ask around. And if it comes back to you, it's going to be serious trouble.
After taking all necessary precautions, such as informing both Julio and his mother of their rights, the detective finally turned to the issue at hand.
Things have turned, well, I don't want to say turned. Things have started happening in regards to the case. Saying that, it is, I don't even want to say changing. We conducted an interview with Calypso, with his attorney. And everything that came out during that interview, it came out like I thought it would. That everything would be pointed in your direction and Flex's. Okay? It did not surprise me. Okay?
Wow.
It really did not surprise me. I fully expected that to go just like it did. Okay? And I want to clarify some stuff with you. Okay? In regards to the things that came up during the interview. Okay? That's one thing that I want to address. Then there's another one that I want to address with you and ask you about. So, and I'm not putting words into your mouth. I want you to tell me, but I'm just kind of paraphrasing what I remember that you've told me in the past. So, the day of the incident, you, Flex, and Calypso were in what vehicle?
White Buick.
Okay. All right. So, whose car was that?
Okay, so.
Just tell.
So, you, Calypso, and Flex, and Calypso's driving? Okay. Y'all go over to the location that y'all met up with Ahmed and Colin. Is that correct? Kind of run me through just briefly how that section came about. You know, when Colin and Ahmed came out to the vehicle. Tell me how that worked.
And he shook his hand, and then he was like, just hop in the back, and then
Okay, so which door did he get in?
this side.
The
The
passenger
left.
or the driver's side?
Driver back, yeah.
Okay.
And he got in, and then we were just chilling, and then out of nowhere, Calypso just points his gun at him, and then,
Calypso does what?
oh no, actually it was because of the weed. It was, we were picking up some weed, and then he had one, he had some weed, and then Calypso was just like, where's the rest? And then he's like, this is what you wanted. And then he's like, well, where's the rest? And he's like, how much more do you need? And that's when Calypso pulled out the gun on him.
For reasons unknown, Steven suddenly demanded more drugs, far more than he had originally intended to buy. With a gun now in play, Ahmed had no choice but to hand over everything. Yet Steven's greed didn't stop there.
So he pulled it out. Where did he have it?
On the floor.
On the floor in front of him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so he pulled it out and did what?
He just pointed at him. He was like,
At Latif? At Ahmed?
yeah.
Okay.
He was just like, just give me everything, and then started passing on him, and I'm just like, well, what do I do? So so then he's like, take it, run his pocket. So then I took out his pocket, I took out his wallet, and I threw it, I put it in the mid. Like,
Okay, so you took out, he told you to get,
he told me to get out the wallet, yeah.
okay,
He
to get
told
the
me
wallet.
to find, he said, does he have money? And I was like, I don't know. So I looked in his pocket, and he had a wallet. I put it in the middle, and then I took the weed from him. I put it in the middle, and then I lifted up his shirt, and he had a gun. And then I took out the gun. Flex took it from me.
Even after robbing Ahmed, Julio revealed that Steven still wasn't satisfied. He wanted more.
So let me ask you this at this point. When Ahmed or Colin, either one, did either one of them pull a gun out and shoot in the vehicle?
No,
Okay.
no, not at all.
Did Colin have a gun?
No.
Okay.
The deal was over. The two teenagers were now trapped, unarmed, outnumbered, and completely at the mercy of the very people who had just robbed them. Julio later told detectives they stopped at a gas station near Tramway and Central to fill the tank before heading straight toward the West Mesa.
So you go to the West Mesa, to the same rough general area that
Yeah.
you took us to.
Yeah.
All right. Walk me through that again.
Like, what do you mean?
What happens after you get to the West Mesa?
So we get to the Mesa, and then we pull off right off of the road, off onto some dirt road, and then we go down for a little bit. And then he stops the car, and he's like, get out. And he's like, get out, and then they start getting out. But we left the pads on. And then when they got out, he was like, take off your boxers and stuff.
Okay. All right. And then what?
And then that's when he got out the car. He got out the car.
Who is he?
Calypso.
Okay.
He got out the car, and then he shot one of them in the leg. And then he's like, he's looking at me dead in my eyes like he wants to do it. And then I start pushing the gun my way, and then he's like, oh, he keeps saying it. And then I'm like, this is not our car. This is not our car. We can't. And then he's like, and then he starts driving again. But no one got shot on the way there.
So nobody got shot in the vehicle as you were traveling?
No.
Okay.
But something didn't quite add up. During the investigation, when police officers traced Ahmed's phone, they found it discarded along the freeway before the West Mesa. When pressed about this, Julio revealed that they had yet another devious plan.
Oh, let me back up. What happened to Ahmed's telephone?
He threw it out. He threw it out the window, but then he made him log in on his phone. He made him log in on Flex's phone, and then you know how that's how they said that they seen the snap map in the Mesa, because they made him log in on their snap
On Flex's?
on Flex's phone.
Yeah, but into their account.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. They were trying to get more weed or something. Like, I don't know.
Trying to make him get more weed?
Yeah, like just keep getting more stuff, and like I'm already like, this is greedy. This is already greedy.
And was it Collins or Ahmed's Snapchat?
It was I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was on Matt's Snapchat.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And who threw Ahmed's phone out?
Calypso.
Calypso did?
Yeah, he tossed it out.
Under pressure, Ahmed sent out messages, but none of his contacts replied. This only enraged Calypso further, to the point where he threatened to shoot Ahmed in the leg. Julio reminded him that it wasn't even their car, but that did little to stop the torment. The two teens were brutalized throughout the drive, their suffering recorded on Calypso's phone, until they finally reached the West Mesa, where they were and executed.
When Calypso and Flex shot Colin and Ahmed, who was it that told you to get out?
Calypso.
Calypso told you to get out. Okay. So when you get out, you help who pick up the boys?
I help Calypso carry one. Flex just picks up one.
Hey, okay.
Flex just picks up one by
One
himself.
by himself?
Yeah.
Oh, he's pretty good size. So, do you know which one that you helped put in?
Ahmed.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, to your best knowledge, were they dead at that point? Or were they alive?
They were making noises, but I couldn't really say, but I'm pretty sure I feel like he was, but not for not that long.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I feel like no.
Okay.
Even at this point, Julio distanced himself from the night's worst atrocities, insisting he never fired a single shot. Still, he admitted to taking part in the relentless beating of the teens before the gunfire ended their lives. As the interrogation pressed on, Julio described how the grim reality of what they had done slowly began to sink in.
So from there, once you put the kids back in the trunk, you go where?
Ooh, we start driving. Then he starts flipping out. What do I do? No. And then he's like, who will help me? Who will help me? And then he's like, where's your uncle? And I was like, he's probably sleeping or whatever. Because it was like 6, it was like 8. Calls him up and he's like, hey, what are you doing? And he was just like, just driving around. He's like, meet me ASAP. I got 2. And my uncle's like, what? He's like, I'm not saying it on the phone. Just meet me. I got two in my trunk. And then he's like, my uncle's like,
Anthony Aragon, Julio's uncle, eventually agreed to meet with the trio, even after seeing what they had done. They drove back to Calypso's house, where, together with Calypso's father, Stephen Goldman Sr., they began trying to cover up the crime. It's a remarkable sight to see the mother next to him, hearing all that her son has done and is. She definitely failed him as a mother.
We pull up to Calypso's house. We pull up like down the road from his house. Calypso's house, and then he's like, start cleaning out the car. And I was like, what do you want me to clean? And he's like, just take out, like all their clothes, just put it in a bag. And I was like, all right. So I put it in a bag, and then he takes it from me, he gives it to Flex, and then he gives it to.
So did you all go back to Calypso's house at that point?
Yeah, but down the road, and we parked right behind each other.
Okay.
We're just sitting there in the car, and he's like, they're just talking. They're like, Dad, this is where I hear it. They're just like parking. They park next to each other after I cleaned out the back seat or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, he puts the guns in the trunk. And
of which car?
My uncle's rental.
Okay.
He puts them in the trunk, and then me and Calypso get into his car.
Into
my uncle's. And my uncle gets into the Buick.
To the Buick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Flex and him, they drive off. And then,
was his dad around at that point?
Yeah.
Was he telling his dad anything?
Him and his dad went into his dad's room, started talking, and not cleaning toes. Not cleaning toes. He has like a case, like a case that you can put it in.
Oh.
Like a tool bag, like for a gun.
Okay.
And he just, but like for like kind of a lot of guns in it.
Okay.
He puts them in there, and he starts wiping them down, and he's like, what are you about to do with these, Dad? And he's like, I don't know. I just need to take them off of you. I'm taking them from you, and then
Goldman's dad took those guns to get rid of them.
Yeah, I don't know to get rid of them, but like save them for him and whatever.
So he had them.
Yeah, he had them.
Okay. After he knew that
he knew the situation, so he helped the situation to put them away from him.
And that's, you're saying that because Calypso told his dad. what had happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
He told him.
All right. I just got to make sure I understand everything.
Yeah.
It's worth noting that throughout the interrogation, Julio's mother showed no emotion, even as her son recounted the brutal acts committed against the two teens. She sat silently in her chair while Julio described how he had tried to get some sleep, only to be shaken awake by Calypso with the very news he had always feared would come.
And then he was like, he woke me up from my sleep like, get up, get up, get up. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And he's like, we gotta go. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, let's go, we gotta go. And I was like, okay, so I'm waking up, I'm putting my sweats on, and I'm barely getting up. I'm like, what's happening, bro? And he shows me the phone, and it has both of their faces on it, on the crime watch or whatever. And I was like, what is it saying or whatever? And he's just like, that they're missing, and that the last person they were with was me, and I need to leave. So I was like, all right.
Calypso.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, dude. Where are we going? He was just like, he's like, well, we need to find Flex. And we picked up Flex from, I don't know where he was. Yeah, I think he was at one of his homies' house or something. We picked him up. He's like, we gotta go. How much money you got on him? He's like, at least 200. I had like 500. He had like 800 or some shit. Close over there. He's like, all right, bet. We're gonna take a trip.
Along with the dark plans they had been making, Julio told detectives they decided to skip town for a few days, hoping everything would blow over by the time they returned. They left in Anthony's rental car, but after a few days of sleeping in it, they eventually came back to the house. That was when a loud knock echoed at the door.
We ended up coming back to the house. We just ended up staying at the house again, and then we just hear boom, 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 and he thought it was the cops. I wasn't even awake, and he was awake, and then his sister answers the door. She's like, hello, who are you? And he's like, my nephew here from Young. He's like, I need my fucking car now. And Jada was like, I don't even know you. You can't be coming over here like that. And he's like, I need to talk to your brother and Fafa now. And then she's like, okay. So then she woke up me, and she's like, your uncle's outside, and he can't be banging on my door like that. I was just like, what? I was like, what? I get up, I go out there and talk to him, and he's like, he was just mad. He's like, where you guys been? It was been like 3 days, and then he's like, I've been looking for y'all. But it's actually been like 2 days or a day.
That's fine.
Yeah, and then
I'm not holding you to that.
Oh yeah, and then he's like, I need my car back, and I need all that. I need to clean it out because that's a rental, and I can't get charged for it or something. And I was like, all right. So I'm out there cleaning. Calypso was sleeping. I have to do it by myself. So I started cleaning out the rental.
Did your uncle tell you, Calypso, or Flex that you're aware of? Did he tell them that they needed to get rid of that vehicle?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said that he tried to clean it out or something. He's like,
yeah.
I can't clean it. He's like, I can't clean it, so you guys need to get rid of that car.
Did he tell them how they needed to get rid of it?
No, he was just like, you guys need to get rid of it.
Later that day, in a desperate attempt to return to some sense of normalcy, the group went out for food. But Calypso soon left with his sister for Portland, where he was later taken into custody, leaving Julio and the others behind in an uneasy, suffocating silence.
We're just chilling, talking, smoking or whatever, and then he's like, I get a call from Calypso, and he's like,
you did.
Yeah, from his sister's phone, and then not my phone, because I didn't have a phone at the time. He called a Millie or something off of his sister's phone. And he's like, tell Fafa that the keys are in the backseat. I left them with him. I just talked to my dad. You need to give him the keys now.
Okay, so let me make sure I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
You finish up with the eating at Dion's.
Yeah.
Okay. And
we're still at Dion's.
You're still at Dion's.
Yeah, no, we're still at Dion's.
Okay, but Calypso and his sister had already left.
Yep.
He tells you that he left the keys,
in the car.
In the back of the car.
Yeah, not in the Buick, in Emilio's car.
Oh, in Emilio's car.
Yeah, Emilio's car.
And that you need to give the keys to who?
His dad.
To his dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he sent me the number of his dad.
Okay.
And then I called him. I was like, I'm at the Dion's, whatever. He's like, okay, I'll call you when I'm there. And then he calls me and he's like, walk to the end of the street by these apartments, and I'm right there. You'll see me. I'm like, all right. Walk. He's all, come by yourself.
Okay, so he takes the Buick at that point.
Yep.
Okay.
It's in his custody.
All right. Okay.
At that point, it felt as though the walls were closing in on Julio as the detective pieced together everything he had said. Yet, there was still one final question that needed to be answered. The surveillance footage was blurry, but clear enough to identify the crew robbing 5 different drugstores. Once again, Julio tried to downplay his role, claiming he was only the lookout, hoping to avoid getting in more trouble than the one he was already in.
Here's the bad news about all of that.
Well, it's coming up.
It may.
See?
But here's the worst part. It's federal.
Yep.
Pharmacies are federal. DEA. Federal charges. Okay? And I know that
You think I could still get in trouble just for being with them?
you could.
Bad news is fucking
But, again, with you being honest with me,
Yeah.
I think that'll help you.
Help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be straight up.
You know what I
honest
was
with
looking
that, 'cause
for
that was
when I
just straight.
found that?
What?
Because my brother said that they had video.
Of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was looking it up on
Oh,
YouTube.
they do.
Yeah?
It's horrible.
No,
It
but
is.
on YouTube.
Oh, I don't know
looking
about
for it
that.
on-
Somebody probably leaked it out.
I was looking
But-
for it on YouTube, and I came
And that's what
across
you
that
found?
shit.
Yeah. It was casino security
Oh,
on your brother and the rest of them.
when we were talking the other day, he's like, I regret it so much. I'm like, dude, I told your ass not to go. He tried to take me with, he wanted me to go. I said, hell no.
The weight of his choices was finally beginning to catch up with him, but Julio was about to learn just how much trouble he was truly in.
So, what were they taking during those?
Lean.
Huh?
Lean. Promethazine. Lean.
What is that?
Cough syrup. Cough syrup.
Oh, it's
Lean.
to make the drink.
Promethazine.
Yeah, to make the drink with
Yeah.
Sprite. Yeah.
Yeah. So, is that all they were taking from there?
Yeah.
They weren't taking Xannies
No.
or anything else. Just the.
The lean. That's what they were wanting.
Okay. So
I told you.
they took
I
that.
know, I already know. I told him. Because I'm like, dude, what else are you getting yourself into?
Haven't been
So-
nothing. That's what you said, huh?
I said, I bet you it's about that YouTube video.
Tell me about other ones like that in another city.
In another city?
Uh-huh.
Another city. Albuquerque.
You ever been to Phoenix with them?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was the first one, and I was sleeping. They stopped in. I thought it was.
Well, around Phoenix.
Yeah. I was gonna.
It may not have been
Yeah, I
actual.
was gonna try to mark
Phoenix,
the right spot, but yeah, they went up in there, and I was asleep.
but is that what they were taking? Those.
I was asleep in the car, and I woke up to him running out. I woke up to him running out of the store.
Of which?
Of Walgreens.
Of a Walgreens.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Or a
Is that-
Walgreens or a CVS.
okay.
One of them.
So is that what they were taking there too?
Huh?
What did they take in the Phoenix area?
Lead.
Same
thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was saying he knew somebody out there.
Mhm.
He knew somebody out there in Vegas or in California that pays like cause you know how in the stores like it's cheap,
Yeah.
but in the street you can
Right.
you can
It's
throw that off for like
illegal.
800. Yeah, you can throw it off for like 800. You know, like out here it's like 300 or something. If you take it out there, they're selling it for like at least like 800, 900
Okay.
around a pipe.
So
Damn.
y'all hit 3 places in Vegas that you were with.
That I was with them, yeah.
Okay.
Julio's mother blamed her brother for everything and insisted her son had been roped in against his better judgment. But regret or not, the damage was done, and Julio was left to face the consequences. Meanwhile, Calypso shifted the blame onto Julio, Flex, and Anthony. It took prosecutors 5 years to build an airtight case against them all, and in February 2023, the trial finally began. The group went to extraordinary lengths to cover their crimes. They burned the white Buick used to transport the teens' bodies and even returned to the remote desert to rebury them. For the families of Ahmed Latif and Colin Romero, each testimony served as a painful reminder of the boys' suffering.
This is all I have left of him. My son's frightened face and screams haunt me with every step I take now. I will never get those images out of my head.
In the end, Stephen Goldman Jr., Jimmy Atkins, and Julio Almontero were convicted of kidnapping, armed robbery, and tampering with evidence. On May 1st, 2023, they were each sentenced to 2 consecutive life terms, up to 60 years before the possibility of parole. Anthony Aragon was convicted of tampering with evidence and conspiracy, receiving a 6-year sentence. Meanwhile, Stephen Goldman Sr. pleaded guilty to tampering with evidence and was sentenced to 4 years in prison. Although none of this could bring back the lives of Ahmed and Collins, it offered their families at least a measure of justice.
The other charge is murder.
Murder?
Yeah. You're being charged with murder.
Me?
Yeah.
He did do that. He did. Like, in the beginning, she got on the floor, and I kind of like, just a little bit. Robbery? Hold up. What? Robbery?
Yeah.
We didn't steal her phone.
This is 17-year-old Janine Gonzalez being confronted by detectives for the murder of Ashley Bocanegra. 30-year-old Ashley Bocanegra believed her life was secure, that her relationship with Daniel Gonzalez was built on trust and familiarity. But beneath the surface, Daniel was hiding a different reality and a double life with his 27-year-old fiancée, Antonetta Stevens. What started as a secret affair soon spiraled into something far more dangerous. And in this tangled web of jealousy and betrayal, Bocanegra would tragically become the unsuspecting victim of a horrendous crime, and one of the worst I've ever encountered.
This is 911. I'm returning a call.
Hi, I work here at an apartment complex, and there was 2 girls fighting, and she's really bloody. I can see the blood from where I'm at.
On the afternoon of August 11th, 2022, around 1 p.m., a neighbor near the 2900 block of Bruford Drive in Georgia witnessed a heated altercation between 2 women and a teenager. As the confrontation quickly escalated and turned violent, with bloodshed unfolding before her eyes, the neighbor immediately called 911 to report the disturbing scene.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. This is 911. I'm returning a call.
Hi, I work here at an apartment complex, and there was 2 girls fighting, and she's really bloody. I can see the blood from where I'm at. They're fighting in the apartment complex in the parking lot. I mean, on the street. The apartment complex is called Preston Hills.
Okay. What building were they near?
We're by building 300, between 300 and 700 on the hill.
Building 300, 700 on hill. Okay. And you said one of them is bleeding?
Yeah, I can see her forehead from down here is bleeding. The girl had her on the ground. It's a black girl, and I can't tell if it's 2 white girls or 2 Spanish girls.
All right, so it's 3 of them? 3 girls?
3 girls altogether.
Okay, 3 girls. Okay. Have you seen any weapons?
I haven't. They're arguing right now. They stopped fighting, but they're arguing now. I think they might beat together because the girl who got beat up is following them. But I heard her say, "Why you come to my house?" Something I wasn't expecting to see riding around the apartment complex.
No, absolutely. I can understand.
Gwinnett County police officers were quickly dispatched to the scene. When they arrived, they were met by Antonetta Stevens, who downplayed the situation and justified it, describing it as a minor altercation with her cheating fiancé's girlfriend, Ashley Bocanegra.
This girl, she came to my house. She's been sleeping with my fiancé. She works over there. She's his manager, and she keeps on forcing him to have sex with her after he been cut it off, or she's gonna fire him. And we ended up fighting right there because she approached my home. This is my home. She lives all the way over there.
Okay, is everybody in the house right now?
Oh, just me. I'm the only one that fought. Just me. The girl, she left.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, we will, but you got to give us time. We're not just going to walk up in your apartment, so it's just you 2 in the house right now?
I'm heartbroken.
And your sister? Okay.
A female came to my home.
So we're going to make sure everybody's okay because a third party called.
Is your sister involved?
My sister?
Yeah, is she?
No, that's my sister-in-law.
Is she involved?
She was there.
Are you 2 arguing? Or you guys?
No, we're not arguing.
Okay, so let's go inside. So
yeah. The female that he's been sleeping with.
Him?
Yes, my
Okay.
fiance that I've been with for 5 years. We
Okay.
moved here together from up north. He works at Floor and Decor. He's been sleeping with his manager.
And that's who was here?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've been feeling it for some time now.
Okay.
Yesterday I'm walking to Quick Trip. I see them walking together. And you're a woman, you know our intuition. I know that's the girl. I seen her, we argued yesterday, he broke it up, it was fine. This morning now, she's calling, text him, saying that she's gonna be coming here. I waited for her. And then I fought her. Because I'm just enraged. I'm very heartbroken. You see, I started packing my stuff yesterday. Nothing is even in bags. I'm just mentally out of it right now because this is the person that I wanted to grow old with. This is the person I wanted to share my life with, and I feel dirty, I feel disgusting, I feel heartbroken, and I feel stupid.
Okay.
But I'm okay right now. I'm not like gonna be going out hating anybody. I'm not a menace to society. I'm just very heartbroken. And the person I love has been doing this to me.
We just had to make sure everybody was good because we got a call.
She was there, she's seen it, she's fine. We're not arguing.
So did she came to meet up so y'all could fight, or?
No, she came here to meet with him, and then I caught her, and then I beat her up. Okay. Yep.
So does she have injuries too? Because y'all were both going at it?
Yeah, she does.
So, like I said, somebody else called 911.
Yeah.
You didn't call, she didn't call, it was outside party.
Yeah,
so the main thing is...
She said supposedly she's done, and she left and walked away or whatever she did. She's actually cheating on her family too. Go figure. You know, the husband and
Did she drive off? I assume?
No, she walked.
Oh,
she walked.
okay.
I don't know if she has her own car, but you know, I don't know. I hope her husband finds the hell out because why do I have to be the only one in shambles with my life? But
Is that y'all's kid together?
Yeah, it's beautiful, right? Who would want to lose a family like that?
Ashley Bocanegra, a mother of one, had recently relocated to Georgia from New York City, hoping to build a better future for herself and her 7-year-old son. In Georgia, she worked as Daniel's manager at a local floor and decor depot, where their lives became intertwined in ways no one could have predicted.
You guys want me to call her? I'll call her before, you know, I handle the situation.
What's her phone number?
I don't know. I don't know. He has it. But I'm not going over there, just to let you guys know. I'm not going to go on a manhunt looking for her. I don't care. I already handled my business.
Yeah, like I said, it's not considered domestic violence. Y'all went at it together, so would be, if you want to prosecute, she wants to prosecute, then technically both of y'all would go to jail, so. If you're not wanting to worry about it, then we're going to go our separate ways and not worry about it. Thanks, appreciate it. Are you want anything done to her?
Nope. I think she's got enough, you know.
Alright.
But she could fight. If you're gonna cheat on somebody, you know how to fight. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know you're a side mistress.
I'm guessing you're gonna pack all your crap up and get out of here. That's why your clothes are on the couch, or y'all gonna try to work this out because y'all have a kid?
I don't know
what's y'all's plan?
because he works right there. So would I be a horrible woman to tell you to quit your job and then you have to work with this woman and I have to sit here? I work from home. I'm in this house 24/7. I cook, clean, work. That's all I do all day. It's probably why I lost my mind like that. So I don't really know, but I think I want to leave though. So I'm in the process. I just don't know where to go. Like as I did say, I'm from up north. Don't really have family out here, you know. So put all my eggs in one basket just for this to happen. I don't know.
After de-escalating the situation with Antonetta and Daniel, officers advised the couple to sort out their differences, urging them to find a resolution for the sake of their child. On the other hand, Ashley's condition was worsening. After the dispute, she managed to drive herself to the hospital. Shortly after her arrival, officers received an urgent call from one of the nurses attending to her.
Gwinnett Police, how can I help you?
Hello?
Yes, hello, Gwinnett Police.
Hi.
How can I help you?
Hey, I was calling to report an assault on one of my patients who just came to the ER.
Did that incident happen in Gwinnett?
Yes, sir, it did.
Do you know what type of assault it was?
It was a physical assault. She said she was in an apartment complex and two ladies just came and attacked her.
After receiving the details from dispatch, officers at the scene decided to follow up with Ashley, curious if she intended to pursue legal action and file charges against her assailant.
So what's going on? So are you requesting to meet with me, or did the nurse call in your behalf because they were required to?
Yeah, the nurse called up on behalf.
So you do not want the police involved?
Yeah, because like honestly, it's just how it all happened all fast. I can't even sit there and see faces or anything like that. Like it was just totally unexpected.
So what happened?
Well, Well, because right now it was my fiance's birthday, so I went to go run some errands to go, grab him the cake and stuff like that. So I was outside waiting for my Uber. I see these two females walking around. They look kind of iffy, like they was like, getting into something, but I didn't think anything of it. And then they started me. All I hear is that she matches the description. And then out of nowhere, literally they just came in and attacked me out. And I don't know, like, the reason or anything like that.
So you were saying that some two females just randomly attacked you, and this has nothing to do with you sleeping with one of your employees. Just so you know, the police were called out there, and we did respond because somebody that works at that apartment complex went and called in, and we have already talked to both parties, and they told us that she found out you were sleeping with her fiance. Y'all went outside and had words, and y'all got into a mutual fight, is what the information we have. Does that sound about right?
Well, they got the wrong person then, because that's not what happened. What happened to me, because I was literally standing up there waiting for a cab. So, unless they were looking for somebody or what, but, sorry, keep talking. But yeah, that is alright with me.
So, you don't know anything about that. You were outside waiting for a cab. Females randomly attacked you for no reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, literally, that's what they said. She matches the description. Literally, that's exactly what I heard come out.
Okay. You say that you were outside waiting for a cab. Two black females came up to you and said that she matched the description.
One black, yeah, one black, and I don't know.
Okay. Okay, and then they just randomly came up to you and said she matches the description, and y'all started to mutually fight with each other, or?
You coming at me? No, they literally came at me.
Okay.
Like, I had no time to do anything.
I gotcha. But once again, you don't want the police involved. You don't want anything documented. You just want to go about your way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. What kind of injuries do you have right now?
Right now, my whole face, I got bite marks on my face, bite mark on my arm. My freaking ribs, like, in pain. It's hard for me to breathe. I got freaking cuts on my legs, cuts on my back.
Cuts on your legs and the back from what? Like, were y'all in the street doing it? Or were y'all on the grass, or what?
She literally got on top of me. The big girl got on top of me. Freaking fell. I collapsed on the floor, hit the back of my head. And she was literally sitting on me while she's swinging on me, and then the other girl's just kicking the crap out of me.
Okay. And once again, you don't want anything done? You are all good?
Yeah, like,
okay. So you have cuts on your face, and your back, and your legs, you said? Okay.
The following morning, Ashley had to be flown to a different hospital than the initial one she had been transported to due to the severity of her injuries. Officers then went to the hospital to interrogate Ashley's fiance, who didn't know anything that had happened, and then check on her. But little did they know what they were going to encounter.
She's a small girl. See the. How do you go to the scratch? Put that thing right over where the bite mark would have been. I don't see any. I see some bruising. I don't see any bite mark. Oh, right here. Right, I think. It's like just from the concrete, maybe. Like,
With fractured ribs and a damaged liver, Ashley could barely breathe out of her mouth and required the urgent insertion of a tube to assist her. Sadly, and unfortunately, she would pass away before surgery could be performed on her. It was at this exact moment that what started as an investigation into an assault quickly took a darker turn, transforming into a murder investigation with extremely serious consequences. And officers were ready to inform Antonetta and her sister-in-law Janine of the updates in the situation.
I know, that was the girls that were walking. They went to Quick Trip. Hey. Hi. I'm Detective Carter with Gwinnett County Police. Are you your internet?
Yes, hi.
Hey, this is Detective Poppy or Sergeant Poppy.
Hi, nice to meet you.
We know that there was like an incident that happened earlier today. Has anyone called you about it since?
No. Was somebody supposed to?
Well, we just got another call about it. So I guess the girl went to the hospital and she died.
She died?
She's dead. So, but we know that there was like an altercation that happened beforehand.
And that was mutual, and she came here.
Yeah, we understand that.
Yeah.
So, but because of it,
I wasn't going to kill anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not that person.
I get it.
Yeah.
But because of that, we have to kind of talk to you guys and get a more formal statement.
True. Okay. Wow. I'm so sorry about that. That was not my intention. I've been mentally going through a lot. I have bipolar depression, and I'm just going through a lot right now. And you know, I came here from up north with my fiance. That's him.
Hey.
I came here with my fiance.
Okay.
Yeah. So I came.
Are you
here,
the sister? His
yeah,
sister. Okay.
Sister. I came here with my fiance to start a new life, buy a house, everything like that, and I never expected him to basically cheat on me with someone at the workplace. You know what I'm saying?
so we would like to get like a formal statement. So we're going to ask that you come up to our headquarters and talk to us.
It's just right up the street.
Okay. All right.
I hear kids. Is there someone else here that
Yeah.
can? There's someone here with them.
Yeah.
Okay. Were they involved at all?
No.
Okay. All right. So it's just you two guys. All right. If you don't mind, if we could just get some shoes, it'll be quick. We'll be in and out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tom?
Yeah. We got to get all three. You guys just to get like a formal statement.
Okay.
Yeah.
It don't matter what she's doing, right?
Yeah. We'll give you a ride. We'll give you back too. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No worries. 1 second.
I'll leave it to you to decide whether Antonetta's reaction to the news is shocking or not. What is surely saddening and appalling is Daniel's reaction to the news.
I know.
Is she hurt?
Let me see.
Like real bad?
So
honestly, I'm not gonna make a show. I'm not gonna go and yell. I'm not gonna go call her. I just want to know.
Well, yeah, we got a call from the hospital a little while ago, and she actually passed away from.
Bro, stop playing with me,
No,
please.
seriously.
Please stop playing with me.
Sure.
Please stop playing with me.
Sit down.
bro. Please
Sit down.
stop
Sit
playing
down.
with me.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Please stop playing with me.
Breathe. Breathe.
Just relax.
Breathe.
Please stop playing with me, man. I can't
Breathe.
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 Oh,
Look at me. Look at me. Breathe.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
The baby. The baby. The baby. The baby.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my fucking gosh! Oh my god! Oh shit! I'm never gonna find that again, bro.
This shocking shift in the investigation resulted in the detention of Antonetta and Daniel's 17-year-old sister, Janine Gonzalez, who were brought in for questioning. While Antonetta exhibited signs of boredom, the detectives noticed Janine's odd behavior as she danced to music seemingly carefree just hours after receiving the shocking news of the woman's death, whom she had attacked.
If you've ever wished payday came sooner, this might actually help. There's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful features, and one of the main ones lets you access up to $750 of your paychecks early if you qualify. With Current, you get a full set of features like paycheck advance, fee-free overdraft, the build card, and more. Paycheck Advance is my favorite, but if you're focused on building credit or just want a smoother way to manage your money, it handles everything in one app. I actually liked the app myself, which is why I partnered with them. And right now, they're giving $75 to anyone who signs up using my link or scans the QR code on screen. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign-up page where you can create your account. Just go through the normal sign-up steps, enter your information, and order your current card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option pop up to enter my promo code, JUDGE, which unlocks the $75 bonus when you switch your direct deposit. So make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you don't miss it. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful or tight sometimes, it's definitely worth just checking out because that's literally what it's designed for, helping people like you stay more on top of their finances.
But this will not be the only time something as nauseating like this happens. It marks the beginning of Janine Gonzalez's behavior that will most certainly make us wonder, how come someone like her can exist and act the way she does?
You look comfy. Can you sit right here for me? It's dirty. Where's the dirty at? I swear it was just
Girl,
dirty.
you
That's
seeing
crazy.
stuff.
I know I met you at the scene at your apartment.
Yeah.
I'm Detective Carter. This is Detective Araya. He's still trying to like get filled in on everything.
Okay.
So basically, her sister-in-law. There was a situation with her brother. There's a whole situation, whatever. We just got through talking to Antoinette. So basically, we just gotta get your side now. Because you are in here, he has to read some stuff to you. So he's gonna be the lead detective. So he's gonna do most of the talking. But I'm just in here because I'm kind of familiar with it. But I'm here too, so.
As soon as the conversation started, Detective Araya took on the role of the tougher cop, strategically guiding Janine to view the more approachable Detective Carter as someone she can trust. This classic good cop, bad cop tactic is often employed to unsettle suspects, encouraging them to confide in the more friendly detective while fearing the harsher one. Her Miranda rights were later read, and because she didn't ask for an attorney, we were granted with one of the most bone-chilling and despicable interrogations you will ever see.
Did you guys drive all the way down here? You guys flew?
I took flight.
Flight, okay.
Yeah, I come here every summer.
Yeah, so just go through basically, since I wasn't there and I'm playing catch up basically. So what happened?
So like, let me start to where it leaded.
Okay.
Okay, so like, since I've been down here, they haven't been on good terms. So, you know, arguments back to back. So, like, we just came back from Florida, like, not too long ago, from her mom's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And we left on bad terms with everybody because my brother got into a, incident with her stepdad. So, ever since that happened and we left Florida, it's just been rockier. It's just been worse arguments and shit. So, yeah. Sorry, I just cursed.
You're fine.
Okay.
I flipped up earlier.
Okay. So, like, they're arguing or whatever. So, my brother, him being a man, cheats. Like always, he's feeling less than, he thinks it's okay to cheat. So, he tells me. So, he tells me who's he cheating with and stuff. Now, me and my stepsister, not my stepsister, my sister-in-law, we're very close, like, so close, like, you understand. Like, she's more of a sister to me than my brother's a brother to me,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very
so,
close.
like, we're very close.
Yeah.
So, once he told me, I was just like, ooh, what to tell her?
It's girl code.
Yes, right? So, especially when, right after he told me what he was doing, he wanted to do it with her. So I was just like, I'm about to tell her. So she won't do it with him. So I let a few days go by because I wasn't sure. I didn't want to stir up the pot because I already know they had problems. So I'm like, maybe it'll come to light before I have to say anything. Obviously it did, but I still told her. So 2 days prior before this day, we were just chilling. She was working. And Daniel did something to her to make her upset. So we were talking or whatever. And I was just like, oh, I forgot to tell you. No, I didn't forget, but I still, So I was like, told her what happened. He explained, cheated or whatever. She was like, oh, really? She's upset, whatever. I was like, don't tell him that I told you, because he's going to be mad at me.
Right.
Okay, so after that, he explained how the girl looked to me, though. And, curly hair, Puerto Rican, skinny girl. So I was like, alright. So then I explained it to Antonetta. So the next day after that, we went to the store. Last night. We went to the store last night, and we were walking the Quick Trip. Quick Trip is right there,
I know, I thought y'all walking earlier.
Yeah.
I thought that was you guys.
Okay, so we walked to Quick Trip. As we're walking to Quick Trip, both of them are walking together from Quick Trip. So they're just now leaving, and we're just now coming. So Antonetta's like, is that Daniel walking? So now she runs to him like, who is this? So he's like, oh, it's my worker or whatever. Mind you, before we walked to Quick Trip, we asked him, when you go on your break, can you take us to the store? He said he couldn't leave on his break. So when we saw them walking, it was like, you just said you couldn't leave on your break. Now you walking with her to the store? So she's upset now. You couldn't take me to the store, and now you're walking with the girl that you just explained to me how she looked, and she fit the description. So, she's upset. Big old argument outside. So we finally got her to calm down. We went to the car, and then when that happened, she was like, oh, basically trying to argue with Antonetta because how Antonetta's attitude was. So she didn't want to seem a little softy in front of my brother. So arguing, and then she walked away. I went to her, and I was just like, listen, the problem. I explained to her the problem, because I guess I don't know if she was his manager or the co-worker, I don't know. But I explained to her the problem or whatever, and I let her know, like, that's my brother, and you're basically, you fit the description of the girl that he was cheating on with, so yeah, that's why it's a problem now. And she's like, oh, what that got to do with me? Act like she wasn't my brother, we know. So, after that, he went home. They weren't very good. They didn't go to sleep till like a good 10 a.m. in the morning.
While Janine admitted to revealing Daniel's secret relationship with Ashley to Antonetta after he confided in her, she had distorted the story to cast herself and Antonetta in a more favorable light. Little did she know that detectives had already pieced together the entire truth after recovering text messages from Daniel's phone. These messages revealed that Antonetta had used her fiance's phone to manipulate and lure Ashley into coming to her home. As Janine recounted the events with the casual tone of a girl chatting with her friends about a typical high school fight, Antonetta's interrogation took on a serious atmosphere. The woman who had previously boasted about her altercation with Ashley quickly shifted gears and lawyered up the moment she sensed she was being cornered.
Have these rights in mind you wish to talk to us now?
Well, I do want to speak with a lawyer just because of how sensitive the situation is. I will say that, I don't go out looking to harm anybody. That's not my intention. I do feel, very remorseful about anything that has happened with that young lady.
In big contrast to Antonetta, 17-year-old Janine was much more open with the detectives, eager to share all the details about what had transpired.
So, she's coming. So Antonetta and me, we go. And she comes to the house, big fight. So, after the fight, we took her phone. We were gonna call her husband to let her know that, to stir some out. We were just like, let's not do all that. She woke up Daniel. Daniel's like, what the f***? Whatever. So then, okay, so we closed the door. She started banging on the door like crazy, because, we got her phone. She wants her phone back. Yeah. So Daniel gave her phone back, and then, I don't know what the hell happened after. Oh, she gave her her phone back. Literally, like, she left right after. I don't know how she left. Like, I wasn't watching after that. Because my brother was mad as hell. And, you know, he don't want me in the business. I was already in it too much. So he's like on my ass. So I'm just like, okay. So I don't know what happened after she left. But literally right after she left, a third party called the police. They came, you know, made a report. And then after that, it was over, whatever. And then, just know you guys came. And yeah, that's all I know.
When you guys fought, how long did that fight last?
2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was early. But yeah, that's about it.
Have you ever been in fights before?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have? Oh. You seem kind of athletic. You play sports when you're in school?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do I really look athletic?
Yeah, you look athletic. Yeah, you got some shoulders on you.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
You don't know if I'm just care about these shoulders.
Oh, well, I apologize if you are.
They're a little, you know, I know.
They're fine.
But so what happened in the fight? Did she hurt you? I see some scratch marks on your neck.
Do I? I don't know. I don't think. No, she didn't hurt me.
No. What happened?
No, it wasn't no jumping. No.
Oh.
So tell us about that. Like, how did that happen?
It was very vivid.
I know
it happened so fast. You know, fights are just like a blur when it happens.
Yeah.
But
where was she? I know you said earlier she came looking for him.
She came because he was moving. He was getting kicked out, and she wanted to be a little rider.
Mm-hmm.
When she knows she a side chick and she got a husband at home, like, girl.
I know she's breaking up a happy home, but where was she at? Like,
no, she has a husband as well.
Yeah, no, but where was she at?
What do you mean?
You said she came and looked for him. Where was she at? How did y'all make contact with her?
Through messages. Like just like, you know, we seen her.
Where did you meet up?
She was in our complex. I guess she lives like right near us.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think like there's like two sides of the complex. You know that hill?
Yeah.
It goes around, and like when it goes up and around, there's another complex that looks just like the same side.
So did she knock on the door at first, or you guys just saw her outside?
Outside. She didn't knock. She didn't get the chance to.
Okay.
Cause like, oh yeah, you got this bitch coming. I'm about to be around. So yeah.
Did you guys start yelling at her before you guys approached her, or how'd that go down?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell us about that.
It wasn't really all. It was just like, yeah, and you can't see my nigga. And then it was just fine after that. She knew what it was because she got ready too, you know. And it was just fighting.
Who was fighting?
The girl and Tanetta.
Everybody?
No.
Girl, you ain't get on in?
No. Like, yeah.
Of course you did. I know you did.
Just a little bit.
You guys, because like you said, that's your homegirl.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Tell me about that. How that happened.
I didn't go crazy though, cause she's small as hell. Like you're enough already. I don't need to be punching her, dragging her. I don't need to do all that. I'm good. Yeah. I give my little hit in, and then that's it.
Where'd you get it in at?
I don't know. I know I hit her though. Like in the beginning, she got on the floor, and I kind of like dragged her just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And then I stopped. I was just like,
it's hard. The adrenaline's going. You know, you gotta.
Yeah. I was just like, okay, let me stop. And then they're just fighting. And yeah, just a little hit. So I didn't really fight her. That's just crazy.
What made it stop?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a weird question. I never know.
Like was she saying anything or Ashley? I mean,
no, she was just. I never. Out of all fights I've been in, I never saw somebody talk during a fight. Like while you're getting beat up, talking. I never met somebody that.
It's truly disturbing that she can laugh and treat this situation like a game, despite knowing that a woman had been killed. Her behavior is shockingly delusional. She seems completely detached from reality, chatting with a detective as if she were gossiping at a teenage sleepover. Not only that, but she's incriminating herself and admitting to everything, and she's not even realizing it. I've got to say that the job Detective Carter is doing is astounding, because she understood the predicament from the start and who she was dealing with, and is going along with her to get as much proofs as she can.
Come on, let's go to the boat. I wanted to get first. If she sees, if she sees, you can't underestimate that. So what if she sees us and she walk away? Okay. Well, she can't get away because I'm gonna still run after her and beat her up.
If this wasn't enough already, the detectives had also obtained a video recording of the attack filmed by Janine, not only showing both women luring Bocanegra to their location with Daniel's phone, but kicking her, dragging her, and overall assaulting her.
Yeah. You've been playing for 5 minutes now. You know I'm on Instagram. This, look at her right there, right there. Oh, guess what, bitch? That was me. You know who? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Get the this is what we do to side bitches. This is what we do. What side bitches? What side bitches? No, he don't want you. Get off my hair. Get off me.
I will murder you.
Alright,
I will murder you. I will murder you. I will murder you. I will fucking murder you. You want some of this, Janine?
Yeah, I do.
No, jump her. We're jumping her. You ready to die for this phone? Turn the video off.
Little did they know that they had just recorded themselves taking Ashley Bocanegra's life. Armed with this evidence, the detectives decided it was time to confront Janine about the inconsistencies in her story.
How did you guys find the messages again?
His phone.
Okay. Did you find it or did she find it?
She found it.
Antoinette?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How did she, where were you at? Did you come, how did that happen?
She came to me, we're reading messages. And we're like, yeah, that's the girl that we just saw. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you guys text her?
Mm-mm. What do you mean?
Did you guys send messages to her?
No, we don't got her number.
No, I mean from his phone.
Oh, from his phone?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think so, no.
This is a blatant lie, because the recording clearly shows Antonetta texting Ashley just moments before they ambush her.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because you messed up your story a little bit. I already read the messages. You messed up a little bit.
What was the messages?
He wasn't getting kicked out.
Yes, he was.
Mm-mm.
And when Janine was told once again that Ashley had died, her reaction was anything but surprising, and surely didn't fail to disappoint.
No, she's dead.
I know that is crazy. Do you know how she died?
From fighting.
The injuries of her death.
So they had to do an autopsy, but it was it was a result of her the injuries she sustained during the fight.
It's crazy.
How does it make you feel?
That shit make you feel like I'm going to hell. That I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. That's really crazy. Life is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not a big girl.
No, she isn't. That's why I didn't want to jump out. She's too small. I looked at her and I'm just like, how old are you? She told me she was 30. I'm like, you're very small for your age to be 30. She looked sick, skinny. So I was like, nah.
I heard she was pretty up.
I don't know.
Daniel saw it. He said, when I opened the door, I saw her. I was like, oh shit. And I slammed the door because she was so up.
Yeah, he did do that. He did do that.
He said he was shocked because
but I didn't. I don't know, because I really didn't see her after that. They had me sitting in the back because Daniel was on my ass, so I didn't see none of that. But I know they was at the door arguing for that phone.
It was a jealous, rage-filled murder, Consumed by jealousy over Daniel's decision to end the relationship for Ashley, Antonetta misdirected her anger, tragically taking an innocent life and leaving behind an innocent child without his mother. Fortunately, the women behind Ashley Bocanegra's tragic murder received identical charges.
So you clearing your charges?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. It's robbery.
Robbery? Hold up. What? Robbery?
Yeah.
We didn't steal her phone. We took it so she could come to the house.
Oh, you took it?
Yeah,
You didn't steal it.
she got her phone back.
Ah.
I told you she wasn't leaving unless we gave her back her phone. We just did it so we could call her husband, but we changed our mind.
Ah, okay.
He had her phone today. She got her phone back.
She say it was okay for you to take it?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a robbery. The other charge is murder.
Murder?
Yep. You're being charged with murder.
Me?
Yep.
That's too bad.
That's deep, right?
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
Yeah.
No. What? Murder? I barely laid hands on her. All I did was pull her hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, associated with it.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, actually.
Antonetta Stevens and Janine Gonzalez were both arrested and taken to the Gwinnett County Jail. They were sentenced and are each currently serving a 20-year sentence in Arundel State Prison for voluntary manslaughter and robbery by force. Considering the entire case was recorded and all the evidence was readily available, do you consider this penalty sufficient? Let me know in the comments below.
He hit me in the face once, and then I just lost my shit. Like, I really don't like hurting people, but he was gonna hurt me if I didn't stop it.
This is 18-year-old Christian Hillman, a small-town teenager from Michigan who believed he was smarter than the police and tougher than the man he left dying in a church parking lot.
What I'm sitting here listening to while I'm sitting here in my chair is listening to a kid who thinks that he's just talking with two guys instead of understanding the gravity of why he's sitting in this room. And you need to grow up, young man. Does that nigga know who the fuck I am? God damn, man. Got these boys tight on here.
What Christian doesn't yet realize is that the man he attacked, 64-year-old Mr. McFarland, is in critical condition, fighting for his life in a hospital bed. Now, sitting in a cold interrogation room in Oscoda County with the confidence of a man who thinks the worst is over.
They took your boots. Wait. They took my boots? What boots? Your blue ones, because they have doorknob holes.
In the fall of 2016, in southern Kent County, Michigan, 18-year-old Christian Hillman was out riding his dirt bike on a damp, misty evening. As he sped down Whitneyville Avenue, he crossed paths with 64-year-old William McFarland, who was driving home from a day of fishing. A brief dispute over Hillman's riding quickly turned into a volatile roadside confrontation. Both men pulled into a nearby church parking lot, and it was there that Christian made the single worst decision of his life. Moments later, McFarland lay unconscious on the cold pavement, and Christian sped off into the night. What Christian didn't know was that the assault hadn't gone unseen. Several witnesses had watched everything unfold and immediately called 911.
Kent County 911, where's the emergency?
I'm on Whitneyville Road, just past, what street are we past? We've got a guy down on the road. There was some kind of altercation with a motorcycle.
911 emergency.
Sir, there's something going on right by 6. They're out here screaming, howling in the road. There's somebody laying in the road by a truck.
Okay. And any idea who they are?
No, I don't. They have motorcycles in the road and dirt bikes in the road and a truck, and somebody's laying out here in the road.
So like a pickup truck in the road?
Yes, sir. I think they're trying to get out of here, but somebody passed out in the road.
So
people all over here all of a sudden.
Someone lying down in the road?
Yes, sir.
Can you ask, are you close enough you can ask them if anybody needs an ambulance?
Oh, yeah, well, I don't think you need an ambulance. They said that somebody was drunk, passed out, but they're laying kind of under a pickup truck. There's more people stopping now.
Okay.
Well, Whitneyville's a very busy road here, and I can't.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So they're lying down under a pickup truck?
Yep, they're off the side.
Okay, so there's a person lying down.
You need an ambulance? Yes, we need an ambulance.
Okay.
Within minutes, police arrived at the scene, and after a short search, they found Christian at his home and brought him in for questioning. Meanwhile, William McFarland was being rushed to the hospital, fighting for his life.
What were you riding tonight?
I was riding my Arctic Cat 250 four-wheeler and my Yamaha TTR 230 because all my other bikes are broken right now and need to be fixed.
Arctic Cat what?
The Arctic Cat 250.
250.
Arctic Cat DBX 250 is under effect.
What color is it?
It's blue. It's got some fenders missing off it and everything. It's not the best bike, but it's a job done.
The Arctic Cat.
Yeah, the Arctic Cat 250, the four-wheeler is red.
Okay, that's red. Okay. And what was the bike? I'm sorry.
Yamaha TTR 230. I cannot tell you what year it is.
Don't slow down, man. I'm not a bike dude. So
I feel you.
Yamaha what?
It's a Yamaha TTR 230.
Okay. That's a dirt bike.
Yeah, it's like a trail bike. It's not really like a motocross bike.
Okay.
Color is that?
What color?
Color is that one? The Yamaha. It's like a dark blue. And it's got some lighter spots on the paint.
Okay. Just blue?
Yeah, just blue pretty much, but it's got some white on it, you know, it's decals and everything.
Right. So, leading up, so were you home all night tonight?
No.
Okay.
I got home for a little while, and, you know, like, I live way out in the country.
Sure.
So, like, basically out there, like, I've seen police officers out there. I've riding my dirt bike down the road. They just waved to me and everything.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's so far out in the country. Everybody rides dirt bikes out there.
Right.
But now to get to the actual story of what happened tonight, me and my buddies, we were riding, and all of a sudden, this guy in this truck just pulled up behind me, and he started.
You were on what? What were you driving?
What was I driving?
Yeah.
I was driving the TTR 230.
Okay.
You gotta look that bike up, nice man.
I will.
It's nice, man. But anyhow, the guy in the truck pulled up behind me. He started blaring his horn at me, and I had no idea why.
Let me ask you this: where were you at when you were riding? This guy pulled up behind you. Where were you at?
Well, I don't know if you guys know the area.
I do. I used to work years ago when I worked the street. I used to work there.
Oh yeah, for sure. But do you know like 52nd and Whitneyville?
I know where 52nd. Where the railroad tracks are there.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
You're an OG, bro.
An innocent man in Christian's position would be anxious, uncertain, and eager to prove his innocence. But Christian appears calm, almost detached. Instead of worrying about the interrogation, he boasts about the vehicles he owns and paints himself as successful and respectable. Detectives recognize this behavior well. Suspects accused of violent crimes often do it to convince others they're incapable of such brutality.
So you're near 52nd in Whitneyville?
Yeah, oh yeah. Right a few houses. Now, the police already stopped by my house today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Some detectives.
Oh, why?
I don't know. I was really mad at my mom, though, because she just let them right in the house and everything. I wasn't there.
Sure.
Yeah.
I know nothing about that. I don't know why that would be, but...
Yeah, I was frankly irritated with that.
Was that before this incident or after?
After.
Oh, after the incident. Okay, I thought you meant earlier in the day. All right, let's get with it. So you're 52nd in Whitneyville area.
Yeah.
You're on the dirt bike. ATV?
Yes.
Okay. And some guy in a truck. What does the truck look like?
I think it was a Chevy Silverado, and I think it was black as well. But anyhow,
he pulls up behind you.
Yeah, he pulled up behind me, and you. It's more for like people who ride motorcycles. If people are tailgating someone on a motorcycle, one slip up and you're dead because that next car is going to run you over.
Right.
By answering in this vague way, You could think that Christian seems to be trying his best to dissuade the officers and avoid any direct confrontation. The detectives, however, have noticed this and are quick to redirect him back to the interrogation.
What do you mean you stop and ask? Like you talk to him, or you're just kind of giving emotions?
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? He was trying, like, he wouldn't go by me. He just kept riding my ass. So basically, I stopped for a second, and he started getting all mad and getting out of the car and everything. And I was like, I don't want trouble or anything. And he put his hands around my neck. And there was a thorough ass beating after that.
Okay.
Honestly, I feel like I was in self-defense, though.
You feel like what?
Self-defense, though, because he really did attack me first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what did I do?
Oh, no, he was already down the street. He didn't see it happen, but he pulled right up at the last second.
Despite the officer's efforts to press him, Christian remains composed and deliberate with his words. Every answer sounds rehearsed, every detail calculated. He leaves no openings for the detectives to exploit. In his version of events, he isn't the aggressor at all, just an unfortunate victim caught in what he claims was a tragic accident fueled by road rage.
Who else was with you guys? It was 3 of you.
It was and then my client came and picked us up, and then he
driving, right?
Was he what?
The witnesses saw 3 people on ATVs and dirt bikes. So
there was only 2 of us.
Okay. Witnesses saw 3. So.
He's a good dude, you know.
What does he look like? Is he a black guy, white guy?
Real quick. Is like, how do I explain him? He's a white dude, got really long hair.
Okay.
I just want you guys to know that he had absolutely nothing to do with this.
That's fine. I love that. I wasn't there, man. So. He has really long hair?
Yeah.
What color?
It's like darker brown.
Okay.
Is he taller than you or shorter than me? Not by like a really long ways, but... Could I put these handcuffs on?
No.
Those aren't handcuffs. Those are ankle cuffs. They go around your ankle. Hell yeah.
So you're riding the ATV. This truck pulls up behind you, and it's just kind of following.
Yeah, like he turned his brights on. He tried to run me off the road. Like it's a small dirt bike. He pulled up the side and he started pushing me off to the side of the road. Like I almost crashed a couple times, and that's when I was starting to get irritated because I mean that's just disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had lights, and he clearly could see that I had lights, but like I don't know what he was so.
Was it already dark at this point?
Yes,
it was dark out.
Yeah, and he. Basically what happened is I asked him, like, why are you following me? Like, why are you... Cause I pulled over into a church parking lot to let him go by, and he stopped. And then I honestly think he was intoxicated. Because he got out and he was slurring his words and everything.
According to Christian, everything that happened was self-defense. He was only protecting himself and shouldn't be punished for it. But what he doesn't realize is that while he's sitting in this interview room, officers are already searching his home. There, they found his steel-toed boots, stained with blood. And that single discovery shatters his story, revealing that this was no act of self-preservation. If you've ever wished payday came sooner, this might actually help. There's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful features, and one of the main ones lets you access up to $750 of your paychecks early if you qualify. With Current, you get a full set of features like paycheck advance, fee-free overdraft, the build card, and more. Paycheck Advance is my favorite, but if you're focused on building credit or just want a smoother way to manage your money, it handles everything in one app. I actually liked the app myself, which is why I partnered with them. And right now, they're giving $75 to anyone who signs up using my link or scans the QR code on screen. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign-up page where you can create your account. Just go through the normal sign-up steps, enter your information, and order your current card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option pop up to enter my promo code, JUDGE, which unlocks the $75 bonus when you switch your direct deposit. So make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you don't miss it. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful or tight sometimes, it's definitely worth just checking out because that's literally what it's designed for, helping people like you stay more on top of their finances.
And you said he got out of the truck?
Yeah, he got out of the truck, and he was like, what are you going to do? And
what does this guy look like? Is he, like, young dude, or?
No, he was, like, maybe 35, 40.
Okay.
And he got out of the car, and he put
big guy or small guy?
Oh, he was a big dude. But he got out of the car, and he put his hands around my neck like he was trying to strangle me.
Did he say anything?
Yeah, he was talking a lot of stuff.
Was anyone around besides you?
Oh, yeah, some other people pulled up.
Who pulled up?
I have no idea who those people were. They were just bystanders.
Did they say anything, or?
Not really. They just looked.
They saw him put his hands around your neck?
Who could have put?
Okay. But these bystanders, I mean, up after everything was over.
Yeah.
You said he wasn't involved in the beatdown, so how would he see when he put his hands around your neck?
Well, he was there at first, but as soon as the fight started, that's when he wanted to shoot out.
Okay. So he puts his hands around your neck, and
like it was like a really hard. It wasn't just like a plate. Like he was trying to strangle me.
And then what did you do?
Well, like I used to be an ex-heavyweight boxer, so he hit me in the face once, and then I just lost my.
Okay.
Like I don't know. Like, I really feel bad about it. Like I really don't like resorting to violence. Like I hate violence, man, but I just lost my temper.
Well, what did you do? I mean, you lost your temper. Did you yell at him? Did you spit on him? I don't know what that means. I wasn't there. So when you lost your temper, what did you do? Explain the beatdown. What was the beatdown?
Well, basically, he tried to pick me up. He was like, oh, I can guarantee you he was intoxicated.
Okay.
And he got out of the car and he was like, what are you going to do? He tried to put his hands on my neck and everything, grab my neck. So I got him off me and I hit him in the face a few times. He started to like stumble down.
With what?
With what?
What'd you hit him with?
My hands.
Okay. Okay.
And then, basically, after that, I kept hitting her and I was telling her to please stay down before I have to hurt you more. Like, I really don't like hurting people, but he was going to hurt me if I didn't stop it.
Okay.
So I just had to completely make sure like he was immobilized, he couldn't hurt me, he couldn't hurt my friends.
Your friends? Who's your friends?
Just if any other one of my boys would have pulled up, like I don't want him freaking out at him either. Like I caused the situation. I take like full responsibility for my actions.
Mm-hmm. So all you did was punch him, and when he was on the ground, you kept punching him.
Yeah.
That's all? Were you punching him in the face, in the foot, in the arm? I don't. Where were you hitting him?
Well, I kind of lost control for a second, to be honest with you, officer.
Okay.
But like I said,
so then it sounds like you gave him a beatdown, is the way you described it, right?
Yeah.
And then how did it end? What happened at the end?
Well, he was just laying there. I really knocked him out cold because I didn't want him to get back up.
Okay.
And so after that, me and my buddies just took off and went back to my house and sat down for a minute, contemplated what happened.
You and your buddies. Who? I mean, you said it 3 times. I mean, who else was with you? You said you and your buddies at the beginning. You just said it. So who else was there? I know you're afraid that you don't want to get this person in trouble because he may have been there and not been there. The fact of the matter is, it's 3 of you. So, I mean, we know this.
Oh, yeah, well, there was... But he came a little bit later.
Okay.
Investigators soon discovered that one of his friends, who had been with him that night, took a photo of Christian right after the altercation and posted it on social media. In that photo, Christian doesn't look like a man defending himself. He looks proud, almost boastful. Beneath the confidence, detectives start to see the truth. A young man whose recklessness has finally caught up with him.
You go back to your place?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what was Ryan riding? What was his bike or ATV? What was he riding?
Oh, he wasn't on an ATV.
What was he riding with?
He was in a Jeep.
Okay. He was in a Jeep. Okay. So you guys go back to your house, and then what happened? Was your people at home at your house when you went back there?
We just got back, and we just hung out for a little bit.
You said you contemplated and talked about what happened. What were you guys talking about?
And what?
You said that after he was gurgling, the guy was gurgling, and you guys left, got out of there, and you contemplated on what had took place. What were you guys talking about?
Like afterwards?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. We're just trying to forget about it. Like, I lost my temper. I really hate being angry.
Sure.
Like, it's one of the worst things, the worst feelings, but...
What time is it by now, do you know?
Right now?
No, when this incident happened and when you left and got back home.
Oh, man. What time is it right now?
It's like 1 in the morning now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, 1:20.
Man.
What time did you guys get back from after riding? Do you know? I don't know, you don't know.
Oh, like, no, right after all that stuff happened, we rode.
Do you know what time all that took place, or no?
Oh, I was riding my bike, so I didn't really have time to look at my phone.
So then where do you put these bikes and ATV, and where did you put them? In the shed, or where did you put them?
Oh, they're in my garage.
Okay. So then you put those in the garage, and then what did you guys do?
Just same thing as usual. We'll just shut the garage door, shut the ATV and the dirt bike in there. Then went inside, smoked a couple cigarettes.
After the attack, Christian and his friends went back to his house, showing no concern for the man left unconscious in the church parking lot. Christian never mentioned calling 911. He simply carried on as if nothing had happened. It also raises questions about his friends. Why didn't they call for help? Were they afraid of him? Or just complicit? Those answers came soon after, when detectives interviewed 2 of Christian's friends who were witnesses to his crime.
Going like this with the phone. It was like annoying as hell. So I finally saw the trucks. I pulled up and he was like right there, and this dude's like laying there unconscious, and I'm like, dude! And he's like, dude, he choked me, and I was like, what? I was like, you need to go, bro. You just knocked him out. Let's go, bro. And he's like, all right, bro, let's go. And he was like trying to like pick up his dirt bike, and like people started showing up, and he started like talking to all these people and everything. And I was just like sitting on the ATV like, what the f? And then he got on, and we just jetted back to his crib.
Okay. So you get back to his house, pull these things in the garage, and then what did you guys do?
And then we sat for about maybe an hour, smoked some cigarettes. Cigarettes, ate a little bit of food, and then we were like, I'm gonna go back to my house. We're like, sure, go back to my house.
Okay. So what did you guys talk about it? I mean, very dramatic story, very animated on what happened there, and then you're telling them like, yeah, they went to the house, they eat smoke, and that was it. I mean, I gotta imagine this is a pretty traumatic event. Yeah, you guys are sitting talking about what happened. Yeah, what did he say?
Christian said that he was driving and the guy like got really close to the back of him, and he's always told me that it's like scary when someone gets to really close to the back of you on like a two-wheeler. Like it's so they touch that back wheel, you're gonna fall. So he starts pulling over, and the guy pulled over with him, and I believe him in that part because his bike was parked right in front of his truck, and I'm like. So I was like, all right, whatever. And then, so Christian gets off the bike, and the guy must have gotten out of the car too, and Christian said he laid hands on him, and Christian just beat the out of him. And she said it was complete self-defense. Like, I've known Christian for a while now.
You know what self-defense is?
I mean, it's like when someone, like, attacks you and you use, like, I would say, I guess a little bit.
Did that sound like this scenario?
As badly as he was hurting, I couldn't talk to him.
Honestly, as badly as he was hurting, do you think this is self-defense?
No.
Okay. Why? You went to, besides going to Grand Rapids Christian, you seem like you've been in the streets. You got friends who's in the streets. You seem like an intelligent young dude, right? So,
this is a severe condition. Like,
sure.
Like, punching someone in the face and knocking them out's one thing, and like, for like, pushing someone out of the way or something like that.
And then doing what? After you push them out of the way, you get the hell out of there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do you think that's a little extreme?
It's not a little extreme. It's a lot extreme. Like, sure. I was knocked out at a party once, and the guy slammed my head in the cement and gave me a concussion.
Right.
Like, I don't like fighting.
No, and you know, and I'm just going based on Christian's story that this guy came and grabbed his neck.
The first friend describes being stunned when he arrived at the scene. He'd always known Christian to be reckless, maybe even hot-headed, but nothing could have prepared him for what he saw that night. The person he thought he knew had crossed a line he never imagined possible. The second friend, who also witnessed the assault, echoed that sentiment.
I'm not really sure. Like, the picture was just taken. I think he just didn't even say anything, just took the picture.
Okay. Did you take any pictures of him? No.
I just want to forget that. Like, I didn't want any pictures of it.
You said you have not had any contact with Christian since?
No.
Via Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you know, these are all things we can check.
Yep.
No contact with him?
No contact.
Okay.
Don't even have his number.
Unlike Christian, his friends showed genuine remorse, clearly shaken by what had happened. Their concern for the victim stood in sharp contrast to Christian's cold indifference. Uncontrolled anger might explain a momentary outburst, but it doesn't justify the brutality that followed. That is, until one of his friends reveals something that finally sheds light on why Christian snapped that night.
So Christian told you he was on...
2 bars of Xanax.
Anything else?
And then I witnessed him take 2 more that night. I told him not to. So when he came in this office, that means he was on it.
Oh, he was tripping when he was here.
Yeah.
That was clear.
I think that's what started the fight. He felt like he was invincible because he was on Xanax.
Have you ever taken it?
No.
I'm just wondering, I've never taken it either. I'm just wondering what it does, what it makes you feel like.
I heard it makes you like mellow and like, but in his case, it did.
Clearly he was not mellow.
Right.
It made him violent. It's just sad. Anything else? No.
Christian's alleged drug use could explain the erratic behavior he displayed during the interrogation, and perhaps even the violence of his actions that night. But in cases like this, investigators tread carefully. Friends and witnesses often say whatever they think might help the accused, which is why every statement must be weighed against the evidence. What is certain, however, is that Christian's anger spiraled far beyond control. And now, with nowhere left to run, detectives press him to recount the events of that fateful evening.
You all about to lock me up?
No. Well, we need you to be completely honest with everything.
Oh, I'm being completely honest with you guys.
Okay. Not being completely honest with everything. Okay. And I don't want to. I appreciate you're trying to come up with a story that it was self-defense and this guy grabbed me by the neck and I don't have the forms with me. But do you realize there was an event at the church when this whole thing took place? You were so angry you did not realize who was around, who was watching, who was listening. So, what I said earlier, and I know you're concerned, you said, I don't want to go, you got to be honest, okay? And I'm not yelling, screaming, I'm being just straight up.
You're being cool, bro.
You gotta be honest. I've done this job way too long to know, one, you're not giving us certain names because I think this might be your boy, you don't want to tell on your boy, blah, blah, blah. We're going to find out. So that's not going to help you out because there's two sides to the story, okay? One is yours. 2 and 3 is your buddies. 4 is the victim. So then you kind of look, all right, is the victim story going to match up to your story? But in this case, it's easy because we can take your story out and the victim story out, and we can talk to witnesses who don't know you and don't know the victim. So for a case like this, it's simple. I mean, we just talk to the witness. What'd you see? What'd you hear? Who did what? Who did what next? It's better than catching it on video because you have witnesses who don't even know you and don't know. It's different if I say, Christian, yeah, we got 2 witnesses. Well, who are they? Well, it's the victim's cousins. Well, then that doesn't make sense. Of course they're going to say, you did this. These are church folks that's leaving a church, driving off, and witness this whole thing go down. And you guys didn't realize that they're standing watching this thing go down. They watched what you did, what you guys did. They heard what was said and what happened, and that's how we ended up there, is because they were the ones that called 911.
No, that's understandable.
So your story is not even close to what these witnesses, these poor folks, saw. Not true.
Can I get an attorney in here?
What's that?
Can I get an attorney in here? It's up to you. I'd like one right now.
Okay. Fine.
Throughout the interrogation, Christian casually refers to the detectives as bros, acting as if he's among friends rather than under investigation. His arrogance blinds him to the gravity of his situation, but that false sense of familiarity is about to crumble because the detectives are done playing around.
Oh, hell yeah. I never had them on before.
Yeah, you're going to have them on now.
Hey, you think that's cool? What's cool? Having those on? No, it's just a new experience.
Okay.
But I mean, you almost think it's cool. Do you think it's cool to be here right now? I mean, no, I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's cool somebody put their hands on my neck too and threaten me.
Okay.
That's not cool.
But here's the other thing I want you to realize, okay? You asked for an attorney, so I'm not asking any questions. I'm just going to talk for a second.
Yeah,
okay?
Go for it.
All right? How old are you?
Yeah.
Okay? And you walked up in here, and you're talking to my partner, calling him bro. He's over twice your age. You should be calling him sir.
I did call him.
What I'm sitting here listening to, while I'm sitting here in my chair, is listening to a kid who thinks that he's just talking with 2 guys instead of understanding the gravity of why he's sitting in this room. Okay? Old. And you need to grow up, young man.
Sir, can you please stop raising your voice?
No, I will not. Because you know what? You are not going to tell me what to do. Do you understand?
I will file a complaint on.
Go ahead, do it. Go ahead. Go give me my fucking lawyer. You think this really? Go do it. You see what I mean? Sitting there calling me. I never even called one of my partners.
I never even called you, bro.
Really? What did you just say? That's your problem. That's why you don't understand the gravity of why you're sitting in this chair at 1:30 in the morning. Old kid who thinks he's a tough guy. And you want us to sit there and believe that you're just driving down the road on your ATV and this guy's honking his horn and you didn't do nothing wrong? You got an attitude and it shows by the way you're talking to my partner.
He was a 7-year-old man.
And he also put his hands around
Okay,
so you're going to say that so all these other witnesses saw what happened. And when we talk to your boys, I guarantee you their story isn't going to be the same. Because they're going to look out for themselves.
Because they're not going to tell you shit.
Okay. All right.
And when we get all the evidence out of your garage and everything else, it's all right. Y'all got a warrant?
We're doing a search warrant at your house right now.
Oh, you are, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll get my attorney in here right
You
now.
have no idea who you're playing with.
Yep.
Oh, believe me, I do.
The ATV, the bike is coming out of the garage right now, the blood all in the garage, everything. We have it all.
There's no blood in the garage, cuz.
Okay. All right.
Okay. You slipped up, buddy.
You got a lot going up. Oh,
Yeah, I just wanted you.
Get me an attorney.
Bring an attorney in here.
Oh, yeah, really?
Okay, I'm gonna sue the
Yo, go ahead. We're not I have your rights for an attorney. You do get in here right now. And you can get one.
And when you go over to the jail, and then you can call and get an attorney. Okay?
What the fuck am I going to do?
You'll find out. Big tough guy. You're tough guy.
You know all the answers, bro. Y'all assholes, bro.
Christian's behavior makes one thing clear. He's completely detached from reality. His choices that night weren't just reckless, they were self-destructive. And now, those same choices have caught up with him. Minutes later, detectives re-enter the interrogation room. They've given him time to think, to sit with the weight of his silence. But this time, they return with new information that will break his composure and mark the beginning of his downfall.
I'm at your house right now, so my boss is out there at the house. I got a search warrant.
Look, I got nothing to hide in my house, man.
I know, I hear you, but I'm just letting you know what's going on. I mean, I don't want you to think that I'm bullshitting or anything. I'm not.
Oh no, yeah, you keep it 100, bro.
And you know, there is blood inside of that garage. And
in my garage,
Christian. Okay. I don't know what other way to tell you, man. I'm not making this up. Okay.
Oh yeah, I know you're not making it up.
Inside of your garage, yes. There's blood inside of your garage. Okay. So that's what we're dealing with right now.
Okay.
When it finally dawns on the teenager that every word he says is only sinking him deeper, the confidence fades. Realizing the gravity of his situation, Christian does the only thing left he can. He asks for his attorney.
We don't get you an attorney. You ask for an attorney. That's on you to get an attorney.
Okay, but I'm supposed to be publicly appointed one.
You don't understand how the process works, do you?
It's not our job.
Well, whose job is it? Because I'm not
your job.
I'm not about to answer a bunch more questions. I know
we're not asking you any questions, Christian. What question have we asked since you said you want an attorney?
Well, I mean, the thing is, he put me in these for absolutely no damn reason. I'm just sitting here cooling.
Okay.
I don't understand it.
You're being detained right now. Okay. We're not asking you any questions, and it's not our job to call to get you an attorney. That's not our job.
Then whose job is it?
Yours.
Okay, well, I need my phone to do that.
You just hang tight, Christian. We're going to get the search warrant done, and we'll kind of decide what's going to happen next, okay?
How can we get a hold?
Really? You guys don't need to contact them. They had nothing to do with it.
Well, here's the thing. You're not running this investigation, so it's not your decision on who we're going to talk to.
Well, yeah, but they're not going to talk to you.
How do you know? You don't know what somebody else is going to do.
Oh, but damn sure I do.
Okay.
Hey, yo, get my attorney, too.
Hey, yo, we don't do that.
Alright, well, give me my motherfucking phone so I can call my lawyer, nigga. He about to come in here and fuck your niggas up. I was trying to be polite as hell for the first thing. Y'all start asking me some questions and shit. Trying to be all nice to y'all. Then old Billy Badass over here thinks he has a bad, he's one bad motherfucker. Play that shit. And I'm just gonna let y'all know too, that y'all not let me see an attorney, I'm gonna sue the fuck out of you. Y'all gonna lose some fucking bank, nigga.
When detectives finally hand Christian his phone to contact his attorney, he doesn't reach out for legal help. Instead, he calls his parents, angry and frustrated, complaining about how unfairly he's being treated. It's a telling moment, one that reveals exactly where his lack of accountability and entitled behavior come from.
I know something's got me super fucked up. You wanna know something that got me super f***ed up? Well, right now, I am in the Kent County Police Department. I am chained to the floor, and they're refusing me to give me an attorney.
Well, we have to hire one. What are they charging with?
No, this is the thing, Dad. Like, literally, they will not get me a public appointed attorney, and that's their job.
Because we can afford one. They don't have to get you one back to the ring.
I'm not saying in jail, man. I'm sorry. Like, somebody's gonna have to bail me out.
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, you damn sure can.
What are you arrested for?
Well, for getting in a fight with that dude. I shouldn't even brought my ass down here. They're trying to pull that good cop, bad cop. That's just hilarious. They think they got that all figured out like them some OGs or some shit. I'm 12. I don't give a f about that.
Chris, well, come on now. You know, you're letting things work for yourself just talking like that.
No, but the only problem is what I'm not understanding here. And they will not give me an attorney, which is supposed to be present during this time. They have me shackled to the floor. I am not violent. I have no weapons. They have me fucking chained to the floor.
Christian, I don't know what to do about that. I don't know when we can get you an attorney. It's the middle of the night.
Alright, well, you're gonna have to call. Putting up with this bullshit much longer. I'm cussing these cops out. They think they're all Billy Badass and shit, and they're really not.
But all this and just get you in a lot more trouble.
No, I got freedom of speech. I can say whatever the fuck I want to those days.
Well, Christian, you're gonna be like that. I can't help you. I can't help you. You're gonna just get more trouble.
Alright, well, I need somebody to come bail me out.
Well, I don't know if you can. I'll have to call my home. See what's going on.
Alright, I'm
The way Christian speaks to his father is shockingly disrespectful and completely devoid of accountability. His tone doesn't soften when he calls his mother either. Instead of seeking guidance, he demands her support, as though the situation he's in is everyone's fault but his own.
Hello?
You want to come down to the police station?
Well, I have the detectives here right now.
Alright, well, what are they saying to you? What are they searching?
For the clothes that you wore.
The clothes that were? Oh. Why you let them in the house?
So they were worn?
Oh, they had a warrant?
Yeah. I'm sure they don't want to wear your dirty underwear.
Alright, no. I think.
This is not a laughing matter. I know. I'm sorry, Christian.
Yeah, like, I'm really pissed. They have me chained to the floor.
They chained you to the floor?
Yeah, I'm pissed.
Why would they chained you to the floor?
Yes. Oh, hell yeah. I never had them on before.
Yeah, you're gonna have them on now.
Hey. You come down here, like, right now and settle this shit out? So I'm not having it. They refuse to give me an attorney. They will not have a publicly appointed attorney come in here so I can talk with them. And that's my right.
Yeah?
And so they're breaking my rights. So basically, I'm coming back and I'm suing them for everything they have.
Gee, Christian.
Look. You got me chained to the floor.
You're laying on the floor when you're chained.
Yeah. Please come down here.
Well, I have the guys here right now, so I can't leave.
So I need help more. I need a lot more help than what they're doing right now.
Yeah, listen, I can't leave. I can't even go downstairs in the basement or anything.
Why?
Because they're doing a search. Whereabouts are you, anyhow?
I am at the Kent County Jail right now.
Is that the one?
Kent
Kent County
Like, I'd go knock on the door, but these bitch ass niggas have me so the train can't even reach the door to knock on it.
Oh.
Yeah. I just really need you down here.
Okay. So I can't leave right now. I can't leave. These guys are doing their job, and I can't leave. You know? And my phone is dying, by the way.
Really need you to be here.
So are you at the Kent County Jail House?
Yes.
That's what you call it?
Well, actually, damn it, hang on. I'm up. This is gonna be a struggle. Listen, come on. Well, I'd rather not. I'd rather have you come.
I am going to.
You coming down here?
Yes, I am. As soon as I get a chance, I will.
All right, look.
Everything comes out. And you're at the Kent County.
It's Kent County. It's not with the sheriff's department. Like what's the precinct? Kent County Sheriff's Department. Kent County Sheriff's. Yeah, I'm at the Kent County Sheriff's Department. Bro, can you please get this shit off my way? And it's our policy. I understand, bro. This shit's uncomfortable as hell, man. Yeah, sure. It's not made for comfort, man. Alright, man. Yeah.
Because I do have to plug my phone in somewhere.
Okay, well, I really need y'all to come down here and bail me out.
Okay, I will.
Alright, so when am I supposed to be seeing you?
Well, I don't know how long the judge is going to be here. So I don't know.
My phone's on low battery right now too, and I'm pretty much fucked.
Okay, well, hang up the phone and then I'll come down.
If I go to a jail cell tonight,
I don't know.
Damn. That's just whack, bro.
What's that?
I'm holding a jail cell, bro.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, man, I'm tired. I need to go to bed. If y'all think it's going to be a cell, can you give me a double mattress?
Look, man. All right, here's the deal. We're just kicking it, right? We're just kicking it. You watch way too much TV, dude. Like the whole getting you an attorney, and now you're asking for a double I mean, come on, man. We don't put in requests. None of that happens. That's not real.
Man, I'm lucky I'm tall, bro.
I could never do that.
What's up? Ah, God damn. If you help me, bro. Alright, good luck, son. Ow. What's up?
In a few minutes. Okay. Well, it's going to be more than a few minutes. They're still at the house.
That's usually that.
Well, they're still there. Because my boss just said they're still there.
Dang.
You will probably come home tonight, but they have a lot of questions for you, and they don't know when that will be.
Alright, well, I'm going to have the best lawyer ever there, so their questions aren't going to do shit.
Well, one thing they said, this one detective guy said that they already know. They already know that, so, you could tell them their names. But,
You think I'm snitching out any of my boys?
the trouble of it is that they already know who it is.
Watch for all I care.
But they know who it is, so what I have to do is wait for you to call me when the detectives are in, but they're bringing you some clothes to put on because they're going to keep the clothes you got on. They took your boots.
Wait, they took my boots? What boots?
Your blue ones because they have blood all over them. This is not going over well for you at all. serious damage. But the thing of it is I said, I think there's two sides to the story.
There is some sides of this story. They could grab me by my neck, thought he was all hard ass and everything, so tried to slam me to the ground. Hell no.
And you got his butt kicked for it then, didn't you?
Yeah,
Now you're going to pay the price because you overdid it.
good. I mean, maybe he won't fuck with somebody else.
But like the detective here, he just says, he's got to answer some questions. He says he's just got to answer some questions. But the thing is, Christian.
All right. The thing is, don't come home.
No, please come home.
Why please come home?
I want you to please come home.
Why?
Well, you don't have to tonight if you don't want to.
No, why you want me home now?
Well, because of everything that happened. They just asked me, well, they're going to let him go tonight. They won't keep you.
Wait, what?
They're going to let you. You'll probably be able to get out of jail, get out of the detective department tonight and come home. But if you don't want to come home, then you can do what you want.
It's unsettling to hear Christian's mother not only defend him, but encourage his delusions. Her son had just left a man fighting for his life, yet she comforts him as though he were the victim. After hours of waiting and disrespect toward detectives, an officer finally enters the room to document the injuries Christian claims to have sustained.
I'm gonna document your injuries that you got to your hands, your neck.
I've been using my leg.
You said he choked you, right?
Yeah, I keep grabbing around here.
Right, so you should have injuries there.
Yeah. What I need you to do is stand up right here. I'm going to take some overalls to show this is you.
I'm going to need a little help here first.
Okay, I think that's what you're working.
Those things are a pain in the ass.
What's all that in your pants, man?
What?
What's all that on your pants?
On my pants? Well, I ride a lot of dirt bikes and everything. I can crash this quite frequently.
So stand up and face me, and I'll just kind of tell you what you got to do. Just keep your hands down, just look normal.
Any particular pose?
Following the interrogation, detectives launched a deeper investigation, and what they uncovered painted a far darker picture. With the evidence they had at the time, Christian was initially charged with assault with intent to cause great bodily harm less than murder, a felony carrying up to 10 years in prison. But the case took a tragic turn. William McFarland, a retired General Motors worker, spent 5 agonizing weeks in the hospital fighting for his life. Despite doctors' efforts, his injuries proved too severe. He died as a result of the beating Christian had inflicted.
Thank you. Good.
The autopsy told a story that contradicted everything Christian had claimed: multiple broken ribs, shattered facial bones, and a fractured skull. What Christian had tried to call self-defense was exposed for what it truly was: a brutal, senseless attack. Following McFarland's death, prosecutors elevated the charge to second-degree murder.
I'm really concerned about Mr. Hillman being free and on his own. And probably if there wasn't testimony about the man's down on the ground being hit, I'd feel differently.
After seeing the brutality of his actions, it's painfully clear that Christian Hillman, once proud of his bikes and the freedom they represented, will now only ride them in his memories. The choices he made that night will follow him for the rest of his life. In the end, Christian Hillman was sentenced to 22 to 100 years in prison with the possibility of parole. Today, at just 25, he's already exhausted every appeal. His request for a new judge was denied by the Michigan Federal Court, and his plea for a new trial was rejected by the Supreme Court. He won't even be eligible for parole until he's 41. Justice, in this case, came slowly, but it came surely. Because no matter how fast you think you can run from the truth, it always catches up.
God, bro. Y'all got me fucked up, bro. I swear to God, bro. You got a jet on the way. Bro. I swear to God, bro.
At just 19 years old, Caleb Hayward managed to stay composed through much of his questioning, but composure only lasts so long, and when he came to understand how drastically his life was about to change, his calm unraveled into a complete breakdown inside the interrogation room. This is one of the most shocking cases I've ever come across. On December 6, 2016, in Orlando, Florida, a recording studio inside a small apartment complex became the scene of a violent home invasion. 2 men were ambushed at gunpoint. One was shot in the arm, the other in the chest, narrowly surviving. Both victims claimed the lead gunman was someone they knew from the streets, a 19-year-old who went by the name Glow. Just 6 days later, on December 12th, another shooting took place. This time on Rosewood Way, a man named Terrell Radford was robbed at gunpoint and shot in the hip. He lived to identify the shooter, and once again, the name Glow came up. That name led detectives to Caleb Hayward, who had already served time for armed robbery and had only been out of prison for 2 months. The following day, on December 13th, detectives brought Caleb into interview room 6 at the Orlando Police Department. What followed is an interrogation that started with Caleb half asleep in his chair and ended with him in tears, begging not to be sent back to prison.
Hello, hello! Mr. Hayward. Hello. Wake up, man. Are you awake?
I'll grab another chair.
Yeah, grab one. Mr. Hayward, how are you? You want some water? Caleb!
Yeah.
Wake up!
How you doing, my man? You doing all right?
Caleb,
Yes, sir.
are you awake, man? I brought you some water. Do me a favor, raise up your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you shall give in this case shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You swear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So before I get started, today's date is December 13th.
Detectives Crudo and Javier began the interview with procedure by reading him his rights. Caleb agreed to talk, insisting he wasn't under the influence of anything. But from the very start, Caleb looked groggy and unfocused, drifting in and out as if staying awake was its own struggle. In truth, this was a young man who had already managed to sleep through every warning life had given him.
Caleb, wake up, man. Stay with me here. Do you have any idea why you're here?
No.
No. Okay, are you interested to know why you're here? Are you sure? So you gotta try to stay awake and talk to me.
Okay, so what's going on?
Huh?
What's going on?
Well, that's what I'm trying to talk to you about, but if you keep falling asleep and nodding off, we're not gonna have this conversation.
Bro.
Okay. Look at me, I'm gonna read you your rights. You ever had your rights read to you? Okay. You have the right to remain silent, do you understand?
You gotta say yes or no.
Yes.
Seeing how unwilling Caleb was to give straight answers, the detectives shifted their approach.
Caleb, you want to talk or not?
I do.
Okay, so stay awake.
Okay,
Answer the man's
so
question so we move along.
I'm reading you your rights.
Listen to the man so we understand.
Stop falling asleep.
Alright, come on.
Maybe I got time to play that game.
Bro, I need to go home, bro.
All right, well, listen to what we got to tell you. Then we'll move along.
We're gonna start over. You have the right to remain silent, do you understand?
Gotta say yes or no. You gotta speak up so we know you understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, you're shaking your head no. Okay, you haven't been threatened. Good. Okay. So you have no idea why we're here at all. So tell me about how do you end up here today? Because you didn't drive down here, you were in handcuffs, right?
Because my mom did drop me off, my aunt's still with her.
But how did you come across to come into contact with some officers? Like, tell me about what happened.
Oh, cuz I thought they called on the two that they went down already got. I thought they called up. I thought they called.
You gotta speak.
Close my bro. I just got kicked out, bro. I just got kicked out.
You want some more water?
I never even had no water.
No, I'm asking if you want. That's your
I'm
water.
good.
Okay. Listen, man, we're gonna cut to the chase because I don't know if you're tired or what's going on with you. You seem like you're almost like you don't want to be here talking to me. But where were you last night around 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock. I was at my uncle's house.
Your uncle's house?
Yeah.
Interrogations aren't just about asking questions, they're about strategy. When a suspect won't cooperate, detectives know the fastest way to break down those walls is with hard evidence. So they put aside the small talk and laid out the evidence they had gathered in front of Caleb.
You recognize this? It's a Facebook page. Snap Life True. I was told it's your page.
I know my page.
All right, your name and your phone is connected to that page. Your name's actually right there, Caleb. Right in the URL. And your phone number comes back to that page as well.
Yeah, that's what's signed in my phone.
What's that?
No, that's what's signed in my phone. That's on my page. My cousin page.
Well, it's connected to you, so I don't have to tell you there, buddy.
I don't know what to tell you. I know if I remember, they still be
Okay. Well, here's the thing. So last night, there was a guy on Rosewood Way walking from the 7-Eleven, walking along Rosewood, but kind of near the bus stops there. There's 4 bus stops. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Right, he was over in the grass, and he said that you guys spoke for a little bit. You remember meeting him? I can show you a picture of him. That'll help you. Remember seeing that guy last night? Do you remember seeing him?
I'm a dog. Let's see what I do.
What do you know about him?
I'm a dog. I know him from like about 7 type shit.
What's his name?
He was my homeboy, but I knew him for a long time.
How long is a long time?
2 years.
Because I showed him a photo lineup, like 6 pictures, and he picked you out immediately. As soon as he saw you, he was like, boom, that's the guy right there.
The moment detectives told Caleb he could be positively identified by the victim, everything changed. His carefree posture, characterized by slouching in the chair, loose movements, and rocking around, was gone.
Shot him in the hip, took his wallet, took his phone. So what I'm trying to find out from you is, I don't have a doubt that you're the one who did it. I know you did. What I want to know is, he told me, and this is G shit, this is truth. He said he'd never met you before. He said he kind of recognized you from the neighborhood, but not like he knew you. So here's what I want to know. Was it an argument that started? Did he pull a gun on you and you defended yourself and you shot him and that's what this is about? But I need to get your side of the story, because right now all I got is his saying, hey man, Caleb shot me in the hip, took my wallet, took my iPhone, not his iPhone, it was an LG phone.
Now, his body went rigid, with arms folded tightly across his chest. It's a classic defensive posture, and interrogators know it well. When a suspect closes off physically, it often means they feel cornered. Caleb wasn't just hearing the evidence, he was reacting to it. His body language betrayed what his words refused to admit. If you've ever wished payday came sooner, this might actually help. There's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful features. And one of the main ones lets you access up to $750 of your paychecks early if you qualify. With Current, you get a full set of features like Paycheck Advance, fee-free overdraft, the Build Card, and more. Paycheck Advance is my favorite, but if you're focused on building credit or just want a smoother way to manage your money, it handles everything in one app. I actually liked the app myself, which is why I partnered with them. And right now, they're giving $75 to anyone who signs up using my link or scans the QR code on screen. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign-up page where you can create your account. Just go through the normal sign-up steps, enter your information, and order your Current card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option pop up to enter my promo code, JUDGE, which unlocks the $75 bonus when you switch your direct deposit. So make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you don't miss it. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful or tight sometimes, it's definitely worth just checking out, because that's literally what it's designed for, helping people like you stay more on top of their finances.
Bruh, with this phone, bro, I don't know nothing about none of that, bro. That's real. I don't know nothing about this.
Is there any way you could work on helping me get his phone back or the wallet?
I don't lie. What kind of phone is it?
It's an LG. He didn't know the brand, but the LG
Everybody
Smart.
got a type of LG. I ain't gonna lie, I could, bro.
What are you gonna say?
Bro, I know people really feel me.
You know people? Well, I don't know what that means.
Like, I know people around that area that be doing stuff like that, you feel me?
Okay, but look.
So,
he said it was you, not other people.
Yeah.
So why, let me answer this question. Why did he pick you out?
you know what happened? That's the same reason I went on the road the first time. I got picked up by the line. I got picked up the lineup. It wasn't me that dropped the charge.
Okay, but in this case, this isn't the only case over here. But you just told me, you just said on the record.
Yeah, I know.
Let me finish. You just said on the record that you known that guy for several years, seen him a bunch of times. If that's what you're telling me, the idea that he mistakenly picked you out, that doesn't add up because it's not two random people that never seen each other. You've seen him a bunch of times. I've been working with my friend Joel here for years, 12 years now. If Joel robbed me, I'd know who it was right away. There's no doubt in my mind because we know each other. So just like you and this guy, his name is Terrell. You and Terrell know of each other for several years. This is your words. You said it. I didn't say it. Don't sit here and try to tell me you don't know nothing about nothing.
When a suspect refuses to fill in the blanks, detectives often do it for them. It's a classic technique that offers a plausible explanation of what may have transpired, not because they know it's true, but because they want to see if the suspect grabs onto it. So the detectives suggested a scenario Caleb could live with. Maybe the shooting on December 12th wasn't cold-blooded robbery. Maybe it was self-defense, where a bad situation spiraled out of control.
Eventually, when enough people look at it, what do you think the average person is going to say when they read everything and they go, okay, Mr. Hayward admits that he's known this guy for a couple of years, seen him around the neighborhood plenty of times, they've talked and hung out and whatnot. And then this guy, his name is Radford, Mr. Radford. Right, Mr. Radford says, yeah, I was walking and this guy freaking Caleb pulls a gun on me, takes my stuff, shoots me and runs away. You think that they're going to believe you if you just go, that wasn't me?
Well, this department's over, they say around the time.
I'm sorry, you got to speak clear.
They said, bro, the whole time police was over and the next section was apart.
What are you talking about? Police were there
when
yesterday?
That went down, yeah.
So where were you?
I was ducked off.
Where were you?
Ducked off. The apartments across from Missouri.
How would you know if there were police out there?
Because somebody already said it, bro. They said don't go out there, bro. Too much police out there.
Still not adding up, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, sir. I don't know to tell you, sir.
You gonna tell me what happened?
I don't know nothing, sir.
All right. What about, let me ask you, let's show you another picture of somebody. This guy says that you know him. He runs a little recording studio out of his apartment there, right in that area.
Yeah.
This guy here, you ever seen him before? All right, because he says he's known you for a long time as well. Last week on the 6th, which I think was Monday night, Tuesday morning, early Tuesday morning, he said that it was you and 3 other guys with different street names. He said your street name is Glow.
Yeah.
And another guy named Hop, or Boss. Is it Boss? Went to his apartment, basically held 2 people at gunpoint, shot them, took all their recording equipment. But it's the same thing. Here's the thing. He told me both those, there's 2 victims in that case from last week. They both said that they've also seen you around and like acquaintances. Didn't know your first name, but they know you and they.
It's just about how I see it, brother, the people I have around.
Okay, but here's the thing. You're Caleb Hayward, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, the phone number, they actually had your phone number in their phones, right?
Yeah.
I searched your phone number. The service provider is Metro PCS, and according to Metro PCS, it belongs to you.
With two separate victims pointing to him without hesitation, Caleb had nowhere to run. Instead of facing it, Caleb tried to create distance. He claimed his relatives borrowed his phone, that anyone could have used his Facebook page, and that he didn't even know the men from the recording studio.
So when they give me the phone number because they remember your number, actually one of the victims, you once borrowed his phone to call your phone because you lost your phone. I don't know if you remember that a couple weeks ago. This guy's name is Nicholas King, little small guy.
Who?
This victim's name is Nicholas King. So he said that one time you guys were hanging out in that guy Leroy's apartment. You had asked him, hey, can I borrow your phone? I don't know where my phone is. And you called your phone from his, trying to find yours. So he actually, and he was right because I looked in his phone and sure enough, he had your number in there. So I got this guy, Leroy, giving me your phone number. The other guy didn't know your phone number, but it was in his phone. Same number. I checked with Metro PCS. Metro PCS goes, yep, it belongs to this guy, Caleb Hayward. Right? And then I show them pictures of you, and they both identify you. Just like the guy last night also identified you. For you to sit here and try to tell me that you don't know nothing about nothing, man, go ahead and roll with that. You can go to prison for a long time. But I'm trying to give you an opportunity here that if there's more to these stories, if it was a drug deal gone bad, or like I said yesterday, I think maybe it was more of a self-defense thing. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because the guy that was shot last night was no angel, right? He'd done some dirt in the past and stuff like that. So what I'm trying to look at is if it was self-defense and maybe he tried to roll you, did something that spooked you, and then you shot him in self-defense. And if that's the case, hey man, let's go forward from there. But we got to be mad. We got to be real about it. We can't just sit here and play this I don't know nothing game. Because so far you got people that you even admit, at least with that guy, you've known him for a couple of years. I mean, it doesn't make any sense how would he, if he's known you for a couple of years, well, how would he like mistakenly pick you out?
I'm saying though, like, you're talking about cooperating, none of that will get me out of here today to see my.
No, I'm going to tell you what it could help though.
What?
Right now, I'm going to show you. Look, I'm going to show you this. So the case with this guy, the guy you know for a couple of years, right? Yeah, pay attention. Don't go back to sleep.
Nah, bro.
Okay, you see this right here?
Oh,
look at this. Whose information's that? Is your mom's address, right? In Apopka? That's your social.
Yeah.
I'm going to read this right here. Read the charges. What does that say? Right there. Right, we're on the fire. Yeah, these are warrants. I wrote these warrants last night. Actually, early this morning. Okay? Let me show you something else. This is for the bond. This is the judge's signature. This is the bond. 0. Robbery 0 means there's no bond. Right? What I'm trying to make you understand is, if you want to tell me that it's self-defense and tell me your side of the story, right? I can amend this before you even get to the jail. Depending on what you tell me, maybe I can make it go away and then charge him for attacking you. But based on what you're saying right now, I can't help you.
However, when the conversation shifted to the shooting on December 12th, Caleb's wall of denial began to crack. To confront Caleb directly, one of the detectives shifted his chair closer, closing the distance in the small interrogation room. By shrinking Caleb's space, the detective increased the pressure, forcing him to feel the weight of authority right in front of him.
Look at me. Here's the deal. At this stage of the game, right, if it's self-defense, that needs to come out now. Because this is your opportunity in here. You got 2 detectives. We're here for you to talk to you. That's why we're here. Right? The warrant's already signed. I don't need to talk to you. I want to. Let me finish. Do you have any idea where his phone is?
No, really.
Did you give it to somebody? Did you throw it away? Like, where is it?
Shockingly, it seemed to have worked. Under the pressure, Caleb finally admitted what he had been avoiding all along. He knew the victim, Terrell Radford, from the neighborhood. That admission alone shattered the foundation of his earlier denials.
it was self-defense, bro. But that shit gonna give me some time, bro.
But when it was self-defense,
it was right now, it was on that shit, bro.
You saying he was on that? I mean, what, he was high?
That Flocka.
Oh, he was on Flocka?
He was on that Flocka.
Okay. This is just, hold on one second, just to be sure, this is the guy you're talking about.
Yes.
And so for the record, this guy, his name is Terrell Radford. So you're saying you saw Radford last night? And you said he was on Flocka?
Yeah, bro, on that shit, he was on Flocka.
So what did you guys talk about?
Shit, we weren't really talking, we just chopping nothing the whole time. We go off in the cut. And then Brad trying to...
Did he pull a gun on you?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you tell me that at that point he pulls a gun at you, you're in fear for your life, so you shoot him back? Okay. Was it that gun right there?
No.
Was it a different gun? Can you describe it?
I don't know my gun, but I'm being...
Was it silver or black?
Black.
Black? Was it a revolver or semi? That's a revolver. Okay. And this Facebook page, did you make this?
No. This is not what I want to tell you.
Okay, that's fine. Here, look. Here's what I'm gonna do. Look.
A girl had my page too.
Look. I'm putting extra.
A girl had here. She has my page.
Is this you right here?
Facebook. Yeah, that's me.
This is you right here?
Yes, sir.
At first, he tried to hold the line, insisting he had no role in the shooting. But with the photo lineup in front of him and Radford's statement matching it point for point, Caleb gave way. Now, his story shifted. He claimed it was self-defense. According to Caleb, Radford was high on Flocka, a dangerous synthetic drug, and had pulled a gun on him first. Caleb insisted he only fired back because he feared for his life. But there was a problem. Radford described being shot with a silver revolver, whereas Caleb claimed he used a black semi-automatic. A detail like that matters, and the detectives knew the stories didn't match.
You see this guy, he's high on Flocka, right? You guys are just talking, whatever you thinking, what, you've known this guy for a while, you're good with him, right?
You want to get some more Flocka?
He was asking you for Flocka? Why do you sell it or something? Or?
No.
Okay. He's asking you where he can get it? Okay.
So I want to get it, so I guess he's like, shit, bro, like, he got money. Yeah.
So then he draws a pistol on you?
Yes.
You turn, you shoot at him?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever happened to his phone and his wallet? Because that was definitely gone.
I don't know about it, bro. I know it's that. I don't know if he was laying so anybody could ran up to him.
Right. Okay.
Shit.
Do you remember where you shot him? Did you see where he shot him?
I'm sure.
Do you see what happened to him if he fell? Or? So you definitely shot him in self-defense.
Yeah. What? I ran in self-defense.
What hand did you use?
I used his hand.
The right hand? So were you like looking over your shoulder as he turned away, or were you facing him like that? Like if he's the guy, Terrell, right? He's on Flocka, he's high as a kite, I'm afraid. Am I doing this, like this, or am I doing this as I'm running? That one? Running. Okay. So you're shooting with right hand. How many rounds you fire?
I never gun. I ain't never, you feel me? I never shot a gun out like my first time.
Okay.
I was trying to tell him, like.
All right, man. Well, look.
I ain't gonna lie, big bro. Like, I came out of prison, bro. And I ain't trying to go back, but I got jail on the way, bro. I ain't trying to get no socks.
So when this happened, where'd you run to?
I went straight home to my auntie house in Missouri.
Oh, what's the address there? Do you know?
Yeah.
What's that address?
178.
What is it?
Apartment number 178.
You get back to him, you run back to your auntie's house, and what happened when you called the police?
I didn't call the police, bro.
Wait a minute.
I was
he scared you, right? You were defending yourself. Why did you call?
I was scared, bro.
But how come, but if you're afraid and you're home, why not just call us and we come out and investigate, take him to jail, you're good?
Bro.
You're a free man.
I was scared, bro. You really think I'm going to, once I look at my record, bro, you really think he's out of prison? Oh, yeah, not. Come on, man.
All right.
Feel me?
All right, man. Look, I appreciate your honesty on that one. I'm going to look into talking to that guy again and see what he has to say. That's that case, but I told you there's the other one here. This guy right here. You sure you never seen him?
No, sir.
Caleb did not seem to give in. He refused to say where the stolen phone or wallet had gone. He wouldn't give up the name of the gun's owner, and he kept circling back to the same tired excuse that other people might have been using his phone, his Facebook, his accounts. But when it came to the home invasion a week earlier, Caleb stood his ground even harder. No matter what evidence the detectives laid out, he denied it flatly. He claimed he didn't know the victims, hadn't set foot in the recording studio, and had no role in the shootings that left 2 men bleeding on the floor.
Well, he also goes by a different name. I'll tell you his name that he goes by. He goes by the name of Quinn. You know by the name Quinn? Who owns a recording studio out of his apartment. He's got a little apartment right there in the apartment there next to what you're talking about. So late Monday night, which was the 5th, until like early Tuesday morning, but like late Monday night, right around midnight, 11:30. You remember being in that apartment complex there? So Quinn and this little guy, Nicholas, have been living there as roommates. Quinn uses his apartment as like a little recording studio. He had a bunch of like recording equipment and all that kind of stuff. And he said that, so they both said they'd known you for some time. Quinn had known you for a couple months. Look, Nicholas showed me his phone. He gave me consent actually to look at his phone. We have his phone in evidence. And I was able to go into his phone. Quinn remembered your number, and he said that your number, look, I'll show you my notes. He said, oh, his number's 407-284, something.
Bro, check recording on my phone, calling my shit yesterday. My brother has my phone more than I do.
Listen,
and he knows him.
But this happened back in the 5th or 6th. Like late in the 5th, early in the 6th. It was a week ago when this happened. So it was before you lost your phone. You say you just lost your phone.
Yeah.
Right, this is a week ago.
Okay,
this is last night.
I'm going to tell you, bro, I do not be having my phone, bro.
Who is your brother?
Oh, brother. I'm not always using my phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just said you okay, well then here's the thing.
For detectives, this was the familiar crossroads of an interrogation. When a suspect won't budge, there are usually only 2 explanations. Either they truly had nothing to do with the crime, or the truth is so devastating that denial feels like the only safe option. In Caleb's case, the evidence left little doubt which it was.
With this case here, it's a home invasion, and it's also attempted murder. But 2 charges on that one because you have him. He told me you shot him in the arm. The other guy said you shot him in the chest, but it was on an angle.
Yeah, Caleb, I'm following up on something that happened back on the December the 3rd over at the Village Springs apartment, right down the street there at Center Lane. You met a gentleman at a bus stop back on November 23rd, and you and him struck up somewhat of a, casual conversation, relationship, and you set up to meet on the 3rd with his 2 roommates. They also had your phone number on their phone. I even called it, and I know you answered the phone. Remember that? 2 days ago? I talked to your grandmother and your mom. Yeah, that was yeah, that was you. You said your name was Steve. So, and the guy that said that you told this guy, last name is Dad, D-A-D, Sean, so you referred yourself as Steve as well. That's him. Remember him? Well, he remembers you. So him and his roommate said you met up and went to his apartment. You were late, and Sean said that he just went to sleep. And when his roommates came back from work, you were waiting outside, and you let him inside the apartment. And that's when everything happened.
All this proof at?
What's that?
Where all the proof at, bro?
What, that they said it was you and your phone number? Yeah.
Detectives pressed him on one detail in particular. Why, during a previous call, he had answered the phone as Steve. Caleb brushed it off, saying he had been nervous. But to the detectives, it sounded less like nerves and more like a suspect twisting himself in knots to stay one step ahead of the evidence.
My older brother is homosexual. He got a whole bunch of friends. They boost. They sell clothes. So I might know one of them.
Who's your brother? Hold on. Is it Jamal?
Yes. Who's you know a guy named Mustafa? Is that an uncle or?
Yeah, as well.
Who is he?
That's my uncle.
Okay.
Jamal, and what's his date of birth? How old is he? Is he older than you or younger?
He older.
So how old are you?
I'm 19 and 20 next week.
So he's like 20, 21, 22?
Something like that.
Okay. Does he live at the house with your mom and your grandma?
We used to stay somewhere. We were supposed to come get me.
So eventually, if I meet up with him, show my pictures, he's gonna tell me that you weren't the one that met up with him.
Yes.
How about his roommates?
I don't know.
Because his roommates were home when apparently this.
I don't know about him or his roommate. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Okay. You be honest about everything else. Be honest about this. There's always more to the story.
But that was different, that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I was dead serious, bro.
So your brother did that one?
No, with the shit I'm telling myself to finish, that's dead serious. With that, I don't know what you're talking about. And that's one, I don't know what is y'all talking about.
But
I mean,
the thing is with those other cases is that it's all it's all involving people that say they know you.
Sensing his panic, the detectives tried a different angle. They offered Caleb another plausible explanation. Maybe this was all just a case of mistaken identity. Maybe the victims were scared, the night was chaotic, and they picked the wrong man out of a lineup. By suggesting this alternative explanation, they give Caleb something softer to agree with, a path that doesn't require full confession, but could still tie him to the scene.
I don't give a about prostitution. I don't care about stolen car. I don't care about any of that. I don't care. Especially drugs. Couldn't care less. Legalize all that shit. That's fine. One day they'll legalize weed, and guess what? 3 of us, 10 years, 20 years from now, when we retire, we'll be smoking weed again. How about that? Right? We'll all look back on this like, and have a laugh. I don't care about it. As a robbery detective, let me explain something to you. Say you have 2 people never met. Right? One guy number A, guy number B. Right? Never met each other. Guy number A is walking home. Guy number B comes up and robs him. No gun, no nothing. He just comes up, punches him, takes his wallet, and leaves. Right? But they never met. The only real defense that guy number B has is called the mistaken identity defense. And by that, his defense is going to be, hey, when the cops caught me, or when the detectives identified me, or whatever it is, it wasn't me. Maybe it was somebody who looks like me, but it wasn't me. You're in a sinking ship right now. This is I promise you, this is your only chance to try to mitigate some of this damage that's happening.
How can that happen?
I'm going to explain it to you. Just like in the first one where I tell you, self-defense.
Sure.
Cool. These other cases, right? Home invasion, this other thing here. If it involves something else, like there was an argument, like I'm going to give you my story. Wait for you to say it.
Like you got to argue with this guy. I just leave it here for now.
I'm going to give you.
Okay, I'm just leave it there. That's all.
I'm going to give you the scenario.
It's so funny because I don't know who the fuck that is.
Listen, I'm going to give you the scenario. You go over to Quinn's house. You sure you never seen Quinn?
Mm-hmm. Never seen him before.
You go over to Quinn's house and say Quinn owes you money, gambling or whatever, and Quinn don't want to pay up. He's basically like you because Quinn's a little bit older, so I could see him being like, you know what, man, Caleb's like a little kid. Fuck him.
Yeah.
He's 19. He ain't grown.
Young cat. He don't know better.
Yeah,
Tell him to go whatever.
Because he thinks he's
no G.
Right. He thinks he is. Right? He's a piece of work, that guy. Right? I could definitely see you say, you know what, dude, f*** this guy. I'm going to take his equipment because it's worth money, because the equipment's worth money. F*** this. We're taking, I don't know what the devices are, like equalizers and recording equipment, whatever. We're going to take this stuff because you could probably sell it or pawn it or whatever it is. You don't know the freaking serial numbers for all that stuff. You know what I mean? So he can't go to a pawn shop and prove that's his. And if that's what it's about, and then he gets mad and tries to say you robbed him, all right, now he came to us and said that. Now I come to you and say it, and you go, I don't know nothing about nothing. Well, if you know nothing about nothing, and he's saying what he's saying, his story stands. But he definitely knows who you are. You guys are definitely acquainted because they both had your phone number. And they both look at your picture and go, yeah, that's the guy.
I'm going to tell you this, bro. I could use my phone. I'm keep that on it, bro.
Now here's the thing.
I'm not no killer, bro.
No. Listen, so I'm going to tell you something else.
Say your word.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something else.
So
they told me that night They said you came in there with another guy that they only know his street name of maybe let me look at it. I think it was Boss. Boss.
We supposed to.
You know Boss. You know street. So they tell their story to the police that night was this: we're sitting here. Caleb comes over with this other guy they know him as Boss, but you're the guy that they know the most from seeing you around and the phone numbers and all that. You're the only phone number they have. They said when Boss came in, Boss had not you. Boss had a shotgun, and Boss had a revolver. Right? Little argument goes around, like people get basically kind of little argument ensues. Right? Boss is holding them at gunpoint, pistol whipping them and hitting them with a shotgun and doing whatever to the two of them. Not you, Boss did it. Two other guys that came in that they don't know because they had their shirts pulled up were taking all their equipment out. And then Boss shoots them.
And that's when the detectives raised the stakes. They stopped circling around the details and put the reality squarely in front of Caleb. He wasn't just being questioned anymore. He was staring down no bond warrants for armed robbery and attempted murder.
So what's going on?
Well, for now, you got the warrants. You got to go to jail, and I got to do more follow-up with the guy from last night and these other guys.
I got to show pictures of you full lineup with you with these other guys. Showed you a picture.
Just say, look at me. Last chance.
Yeah.
We count down from 5 to 0. Shut off the recorder. You walk out of here.
He said that when you met, you referred yourself as Steve. That's why I thought it was odd. Because I know if I show him a picture, he's probably going to say, oh, no doubt. I mean, you're up close and personal. So.
Hold on, give me 1 minute.
That's what I was asking. Was it more to the story about what was going on with these people?
I've seen this all before. Something wrong with me.
All right. Sorry to ask. Yeah.
Just do what y'all gonna do. Take me in, bro. I cooperated like I told him to, bro. And so that what it was, bro, with the first situation. So y'all still gonna take me in, bro. Is they ain't gonna give me bond?
At the moment, no, but I can see if I can help you out with that.
Okay, so what's charges I'm going in for?
Hold on 1 second before I go any further.
Yes, sir.
Turn your seat face here. Stand up for me. Face towards me. You stand straight. No, not looking up. It's looking straight.
I gotta take a picture now. You gotta do this. So.
Can you smile? You gonna show me your teeth?
Going to jail.
Go like this.
Can't.
Well, why not? How come you don't want to? They're gonna do it at the jail anyways. And you want me to help you out?
Bro.
Listen, dude.
I'm going to jail.
This is a two-way street, dude. How come?
Why not, bro?
Huh?
Why do you want to see my teeth for?
Because I got people telling me they're describing your teeth.
So we're asking. I ain't kidding.
All right, man. Listen, sit tight for a second. Officer's gonna be here to transport you. Okay? Let me shut these off.
I'm gonna be able to get some numbers on my chart phone.
Time is 17:13, and this concludes the interview.
Yeah, when we get down there, we don't. Once you're in their custody, you'll have to get that through them. We're not the ones that do that.
So how long gonna take him to come over here and come get you, bro?
Cool.
The officer.
Yeah, we got.
Hey, he's over here. He's in another room.
So how long gonna take him?
A couple minutes. Yeah, just take a seat. We'll walk out there. We'll tell him you're good to go.
Just finish drinking your water because I know you're thirsty.
What charges am I going in for right now?
Right now you got the warrant, but I'll be honest. Once we go talk to these other people, like he talks to his guy again, if he points at you that he was asking you about.
Well, warrant? What you mean warrant? I said, what you mean by warrant?
The warrant that I showed you.
Subpoena?
No, the warrant that we just showed you. That's the one.
For the attempted murder and shit?
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Caleb lost control.
Bro, I'm dead ass, bro.
Relax.
Bro, I'm hungry, bro. I need something to eat, bro.
Yeah, just say
I
something,
don't care about nothing, bro. Y'all already got me in up, bro. I got a jit on the way, bro. Y'all trying to send me back to prison, bro. Y'all already got me up, bro.
You want to take a seat, bro? You can take a seat?
Bro, no.
Take a seat, bro.
Do what y'all gotta do, bro. I don't care. Tase me, bro. Shoot me. I don't go no more, bro. Do what y'all gotta do, bro. For real, bro. Y'all got me up, bro. Swear to God, bro. Sit on the way. Bro, I swear to God, bro. Y'all got me f***ed out, bro. I swear to God, bro.
He thrashed in his chair, slammed against the walls, and shouted profanities that filled the small interrogation room. Then came the breaking point. Caleb's defiance quickly gave way to tears.
Don't resist.
No, bro.
Don't resist.
No, bro. I need to know what's going on with my dick, bro. I'm scared, bro. I'm scared, bro. I'm just fucking poor, bro. I'm so bro.
Hey, Caleb.
Bro,
listen, man.
Caleb,
listen to me. Caleb.
What's up, bro?
You want to get out of here?
Yeah, bro.
Can you work with me and stand up?
Bro.
Hey, sit up, man. Sit up. I'm gonna help you. Sit up.
You did, bro.
What you do
I
with your
just
shirt?
got out of prison, bro. I don't want to do is see my dick, bro. That's it, bro. I keep on down my phone and then, bro, I ain't do shit, bro. I don't see my dick, bro.
Listen,
real, bro.
Caleb, we're gonna get you out of here. We gotta get you to jail to get processed, okay? Don't make things worse by acting up.
Bro, I don't want to do is see my dick, bro. Bro, I don't want to do is see my dick, bro. For real, bro.
Listen, do you mind if we take some pictures of you?
Bro, go ahead, bro. I don't care, bro. I'll sit down, bro.
Okay, you can sit down. You can sit down.
Bro. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand, bro.
What's his first name?
Caleb.
C-A-L-E-B?
Yeah.
Last name?
Hayward, H-E-Y-W-A-R-D. I got all the case information.
Okay. What's your ID number?
Bro, I'm taking pictures for, bro.
14391.
Y'all laughing, bro. Shit ain't funny, bro.
I'm talking to. I'm sitting here. We're trying to get you out of here, man.
You don't understand, bro. I niggas just did like 3 years, bro. I got jail. I didn't know about, bro. Maybe 2, bro.
You have a son?
Yeah, bro.
Is that what you're telling me?
Bro, me being in here, bro, that's gonna f everything up, bro. It's cause she told me, bro, once you go back in, bro, it's done. You never see your kid again, bro. Bro, y'all don't care about that, though, bro. All y'all care about, bro, locking up, bro. For real, bro. That's all y'all care about, bro. Y'all keep talking about the phone, bro. What gun do y'all got, bro? Y'all really thought when they come out of prison, bro, and go right back to prison, bro, what money do I got on me, bro, for any of this shit that happened, bro? I don't want to do is see my dick, bro. Yeah, bro.
Through the tears, he confessed what truly haunted him, not just the fear of going back to prison, but the thought of never seeing his unborn child. He cried that he had a baby on the way, and that prison would take even that future from him. And in that moment, the street name Glow disappeared. The bravado was gone. What sat in that interrogation room was no longer a gangster, but a terrified 19-year-old, realizing his freedom and the life he thought he had just been taken from him.
I want to see my dick, bro. For real, bro. I know I'm 19, bro, but my daddy wasn't there for me, bro. You feel me, bro? All that crying, bro. My daddy wasn't there for me, bro, and I want to be there for my kid, bro.
How old's your kid?
Bro, 2, bro.
2? What's his name?
I don't know, bro. She not trying to let me see her, bro. I told her she don't want to see me like this, bro.
What part of town they live in?
Kissimmee, bro. Around Lehigh Street, bro.
At 5:13 p.m., they arranged his transport. 19-year-old Caleb Hayward, street name Glow, is just days from turning 20 and was on his way back to jail, this time with charges that could keep him there for decades. For the December 6th home invasion, he was facing armed robbery with a firearm, attempted first-degree murder for the shooting of Nicholas King, and aggravated battery with a firearm for the injury to Quinn Leroy. For the December 12th street robbery, he was charged with armed robbery with a firearm for taking Radford's phone and wallet, aggravated battery with a firearm for shooting Radford in the hip, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, since Caleb had only been released from prison 2 months earlier. These weren't charges a lawyer could negotiate down to probation. These were life sentences waiting to happen. In Florida, armed robbery with a firearm alone carries a mandatory minimum of 10 years, and attempted murder can hold up to life. And with no bond, Caleb wasn't walking out of that jail anytime soon. If you enjoyed our production, watch this next one, and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.